ready to start without them because they said they were going to be quite late.
All right.
And it's already 1842.
It is recording.
And we're all at a camp, so there's nothing else to do. So, we can either run off and burn down some stuff just for sheer destructive purposes, or we can receive a new mission from the orc hierarchy and try to figure that puzzle out.
I'm ready to go receive a new mission.
Or we could go back into the dungeon and look for Barney's sister.
I'm ready to go receive a new mission.
And then we do Barney's sister another time.
Okay.
I think Barney was difficult.
She was a handful.
Yeah, 2 people were at 0 hit points, and there was only
I could have not been at 0 hit points.
one, if she'd remembered her abilities.
My guys.
Only one active pig left, right? Only
there was one in, and then I think
we still have one.
There
Ace
were
was
others
like
that were
pretty close to like being gone if he was the last
back
one
at
out.
the beginning.
Hi guys.
Oh no, I think Ace was hiding because he'd already taken some damage, and someone else's pig was. Who was the pig that was standing over Poppy and?
Wasn't that Ace?
I think that was Ace.
Oh, that was Ace.
Yeah.
I think Ace
Yeah.
came in
Yeah.
because I
Poppy
think
We
was
had already
like
lost
about-
several pigs.
Probably
And
was
two
about
bears.
gone.
I think it was like Rue, maybe. No, it was Jay Fatone, and Justin had just sent him back to the back because he had taken a hit or two, and was like, "No, we're gonna send the pig to the back."
Yeah.
And then Ace came forward.
See, my pig is always right there at the last second. Anyways, but I think Poppy was like just about. I think she.
No, Poppy was
just
a
got-
Oh, Poppy had 2 death saves.
Yeah, so Poppy had just regained some consciousness, maybe, or something like that.
Right. Well, they eventually stuck the second to last brownie in her mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we all
She was
lived.
almost dead.
And God for the Barney.
Very
Barely.
sad.
Oh,
Yeah, no, the brownies
barely.
are super handy.
Can you grab me my dice by your foot? I'm sorry. Okay.
How dare you drop something?
Thank you.
That's right, I printed that. Too big though. You need tiny ones.
Tiny ones. Do you want to see my tiny ones?
Have you guys seen any tiny
You
ones?
have tiny ones?
I have tiny ones and I love them, and now I use a dice tray.
Wow, you are going up in the world.
Well, only with the tiny ones.
The tiny dice.
Are they like
They're the
super
right
fragile?
Oh,
No,
they're just tiny.
they're just tiny and
So
cute.
little.
Although you didn't have trouble reading that one last night.
Well, that was just because the paint had like
Yeah, the paint.
done the thing.
Oh, they are tiny.
They're so tiny.
And
I
then,
like
and,
that it's in a halfling's bag.
Yeah.
and it makes them more amazing in that there's just like hundreds, and I know.
There's like 140 of them.
140. Yeah. But just I have a whole bunch of tiny dice.
Yeah.
Like one tiny die would not be impressive, but a bag.
Well, see, I already had a set of tiny dice, and that wasn't impressive, but a bag of.
Right, but once you got to a bag, oh.
It's a whole other addiction.
Yeah. I know, right? Because now I need tiny dice. All right, so we all got the XPs, and you're gonna put the 233 on the board for the other kids.
Yeah, I am gonna do that.
Should not say that.
233.
You know it's in my.
4. 2, 3.
And we get an urgent letter in your bag when you summon back your pigs.
Are there cookies?
Yeah, add cookies.
Cookies and a letter. Let's go. Let's see your letter today.
Since you had a little time off before the Barney fight, you were able to do yesterday's brownies. So you've got yesterday's brownies stuff.
Okay.
But the letters say that there is a siege weapon armed barge traveling up the river. And it's
That
going
we're
to
near.
that you're guarding. The guards on the bridge are not going to be able to do anything about it because it'll just start throwing large rocks from a distance away and destroy the bridge. So you guys need to ride downstream and stop the barge from getting there.
Okay.
And then he says the barge siege weapon is very dangerous but very cumbersome. Don't get yourselves killed.
Let's try. Not.
So what I'm hearing is sneaky sneak to the side of the river next to the boat, sneaky sneak on the boat, fire, leave. Just burn it. Just burn the boat. Just burn the boat. Yes?
Burn
We
the
all on
boat.
board? Burn the boat.
I could turn into a giant toad and get on.
Heck
We
yeah.
need to get like a.
But also I'm not
boat
gonna
that
be
does
careful with my
arrows that
fire
do
on this
flame.
boat. I'm still not gonna be careful with my fire right now.
Okay.
Because that was a big thing on the bridge. I was like, I don't want to burn the bridge.
Yeah, you kept carefully standing on the non-wooden part.
But I will burn this boat.
I can burn this boat.
She's so excited.
I am.
Why does anyone need to go on the boat?
To burn it so that they
So you can't just do it from afar.
I could, but I have a feeling it's gonna be a little easier than that. We're gonna put the fires out.
Yeah, how much fun would it be if I just said, okay, you guys ride down the river, you see the boat in the middle of the river, say it runs up, sets it on fire, and you go home. That's not gonna be exciting.
Okay.
How many people did I kill?
A blue mark. They jumped off the burning boat.
Oh darn. No XP.
So I'm just gonna draw us a big river,
Love it.
because the river gets larger and larger as you go south.
As rivers do.
As
It could also be a giant eagle.
Can you, no, because you still can't make flying creatures.
I thought you said I could.
No, you can make CR1, but you can't do the flying. You only have the restriction of flying. You don't have the restriction of size.
What about swimming? Do I have that restriction?
I mean, yes, you have the restriction.
A restriction of both swimming and flying?
Yep, but not a
Can't be a
restriction.
toad.
Well, it can't be a toad then.
No, because they swim.
What are
Yeah.
these white pieces?
Which ones? Are they square or round? They're apple.
Oh, I was like, what are they? I don't know why I was bugging me so much, but I was.
So as you ride down the, oh, you want two extra dudes.
Extra dudes.
6 red dudes.
Okay. These are dudes?
I can be a tiger.
Could be a tiger. Can tigers swim?
Nope.
Yes.
Well, actually,
It's not a skill.
it's
Oh,
it's
okay,
not their
but they
primary
can.
thing.
But
They can.
Real tigers can really swim.
Yeah, real tigers can.
There's actually a famous video of a boat going down a river. Tiger jumps in the water, swims after the boat, grabs one of the dudes, kills him, swims him over shore, puts him on the bank, swims back over to the boat, kills the guy, swims back, puts him on the bank, and swims back, kills the last guy, and walks off into the jungle.
Wow.
And the people are just like, ah! They have no chance whatsoever.
I'm thinking there were cubs to feed.
You think they're what?
There were cubs to feed.
There were cubs to feed. But just the whole, I'm gonna get some more for later. It's just like evil.
Yeah, I could totally set it on fire from the shore, but what's the fun?
There's no fun in that.
So you swap the boat, and the boat is an extremely odd construction.
It's a really big boat.
It's
Could be
got a giant
hyena.
trebuchet. And, what?
A giant hyena?
Trebuchet.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, where are your benefits here?
Well, because he has 45 hit points.
Oh yeah, hit points are always good.
Strength of 16 and a dex of 14.
Yeah, what about direwolf?
A what?
What the frick?
Dire.
Direwolf?
Fuck.
So a dire wolf
Is that different than when she
has
turns to
37 hit points.
Oh, that's not quite as many, yeah.
No.
That is so many people.
Yeah, it's a boat full of people.
It must be an important
So you got a
trebuchet.
giant hyena actually has the most hit points.
Oh, isn't that weird?
And when he reduces a creature to 0 hit points,
What?
he can take a bonus action.
Is that a little
I don't know.
stream?
What do you guys want?
Is it I
A wolf or a hyena?
whatever suits your fancy.
The wolf has
Suits your
stealth.
skeleton.
The wolf has stealth where the hyena does not. Do we need someone stealthy?
We have stealth amongst us. Someone is stealthy.
Someone is stealthy. Okay, so big barge. These guys are actually rowers. I wonder where they all go.
Whoa! Whoa!
Like that. And then you have the people shouting row at them.
Are they singing
more
some
like
kind of like song
row.
to encourage themselves?
No.
I'm just
They
picturing.
don't seem that happy.
There was like an ad for a car or something that had hamsters or gerbils in a rowing thing, and there was a little hamster / gerbil with a megaphone going row, row. Yeah, that's all I pictured.
These three guys are the people that shout row at them. And these guys here are there are the security guys with bows.
I don't want to be my toe.
Do it.
I can't.
Oh.
Can't be the show.
Because of the swinging.
And these guys here are the ones that actually operate
Toads can eat guys whole.
the trebuchet.
Holy.
When will you be able to actually be someone that, or an animal that flies or swims?
I'd have to look again. But I think
You
it's
don't know the level.
I
We
don't
have
remember
back
what
to
level.
resource reporting.
So you can tell that
It's 4 though.
this boat is extremely crowded.
Yeah.
And it seems to have one purpose. Did I put the trebuchet on backward?
I could be
No.
a bear. I could jump on there as a bear and just go, rah.
Okay, you have to let me keep describing the boat though, because
Sorry.
that might actually change your mind.
You're right.
The boat rides very low in the water because the trebuchet and all those people are very heavy. But it is a flat bottom barge, and the guys are rowing, and it's going very, very slowly. It only moves 5 feet per round
Oh my.
Lots of target
with all
practice.
those dudes rowing. And the boat has timber walls that protect all of the people, including overhead, right? So there's room for the trebuchet to operate, and there's arrow slits and oar slits, and that's basically it. So anybody
How tall
in
is
the boat,
that wall?
the wall is about 5 feet.
So even the
Oh.
rowers are covered?
Yeah, except for like a little slit. So I mean, you could shoot right into the slit.
But
That's always
is
different.
there anything on top? Is there
Yeah,
a roof?
and a roof. And as you approach, so you're still quite a ways away. But from the rise you're standing on, you can see that there are 6 people from your side of the battle. Right? Oh my god, I can't remember the names.
Don't look at me.
Where's Brock?
Like,
Let me sit over here for a minute and review. So you guys are from Riverhead. Eagle Rest is neutral. Ed Helen is the people you work for. The Ed Helen people are attacking the Foreland people. So the people on the barge are from Foreland. The red guys here hiding on this berm behind the stream are from Ed Helen. And you can tell because they're all wearing uniforms.
Okay.
So as you watch, as you approach, the people from Ed Helen stand up and shoot fire arrows. They've just got like little pieces of cotton that are set on fire on the end of their arrows. And they shoot the fire arrows onto the barge because, hey, set the barge on fire right away, right? But the barge is actually covered in like a 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch of this clay stuff. The same thing that you saw in the dungeon. Seems to be very common around here. And it's kept wet. So the guys in the middle are throwing buckets of water up from in the center of the ship up onto the top of the ship, and it runs down this clay and keeps it all moist so that the ship won't catch on fire. And then the boat stops in response to these guys shooting the fire arrows at them, and the trebuchet and flips its rock up in the air, and all the people on the boat are watching it. All the people on the shore here are just firing their fire arrows as fast as they can, and then finally the rock comes down and just splat and just completely obliterates one of the guys on the shore. This guy.
Splat indeed.
At the sign of that, the other 5 guys run away.
Okay.
They seem to have done no damage to the boat whatsoever. The fire didn't catch because of clay. It didn't even actually hit anyone on the boat in any significant way. So you guys are way upstream, but you witnessed this whole thing happen, and you decide that that's not the way to do that.
Okay.
The boat starts rowing again, and again it's moving very slow. Oh, did I mention the boat turned? The boat turned
How
slightly.
heavy is the boat?
Fire. Heavy
Mhm.
is the boat?
Harry can lift a lot.
Okay.
If I got under the boat, maybe I could topple it.
Not this boat. Just for scale here, the boat is 35 feet wide. No, sorry, 20. The boat is 25 feet wide and about 55 feet long from nose to stern.
Okay.
And it has very, very massive trebuchet built into the center of it.
Well, I have
And also...
powerful build.
and also... Yes, you do. And also... how many people is that, do you think, Sandy?
Too many.
Yeah, a lot of people. And they are also heavy.
There's
So,
exactly.
weight-wise,
I see 2 spots where someone could be,
Okay.
and nope, 1 spot.
right. And you could actually stand on top of the boat. It has enough roofing that you could stand on top as well.
Yeah, but then people are like, okay, here's my version of the roofing. Is it like totally over, or is there's an opening? Like,
Well, there's an opening in the center because of the trebuchet arm flipping up.
Okay.
So
So,
a
like-
stripe down the center.
like
There's
here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And also in the front, because the counterweight has to move above that level. So there's just enough of a slit down the top for the trebuchet to operate.
Okay.
A floor basically. It's a 2-level thing you could stand on top and.
And the whole trebuchet mechanism is also covered by the clay wall.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because you see, even a low-tech attack, right, could shoot these lame old, wobbly fire arrows and set the whole thing on fire if they didn't protect
Have the
themselves
clay,
from
yeah.
that sort of thing.
I mean, we could always just go for it and just start laying into people, which is not something that we're very good at level 3, but it's something that we could do.
I have Thunder Wave. Would it?
And I believe the range on Thunder Wave is about 15
It's
feet.
a 15-foot cube, so we have to be from yourself.
So you pretty much have to be standing on the boat
Right.
or peeking in one of the rowers' legs.
But let's be real, we're gonna end up on those boat friends.
All right. So, looking at this
I don't know how
stuff,
to do it. I figured you guys would figure.
the wolf and the spider have the highest armor
Is swimming
class.
strength or acrobatics?
Straight.
I am not strong. Why was it so close to shore down there?
When it was down here,
Yeah.
because I couldn't reach.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. It's been traveling up the center of the river the whole time. It did, though, when it made the trebuchet attack, stop and turn, and then fire the trebuchet. When everybody ran away, it turned back, right? And it's all the guys coordinating the oaring and doing the steering. And then they started rowing again, and it's going upstream.
Can we pretend?
The water here is going downstream, so pretty rapid current down. So if they didn't have to put it with the current, they could probably go a lot faster. But as it is, they're only going 1 square per round. Very slow because of all the current.
So Justin and Poppy,
Yes.
can we pretend they're here on the side of the river, drawing attention?
Sure.
Yeah? If they get splatted, that's their problem.
Right.
Drawing attention.
Yeah, to stop the boat so that we can get on.
Are we gonna stealthily swim to the boat and get on that way?
I could be an ape. The ape could climb the wall and get
Are there any
through the
long-hanging
trebuchet.
trees? Well, even apes
Because
are big.
he's got athletics and he can climb and perception.
Are there any trees that are hanging?
No, there's no trees in the area.
Um,
It's pretty dry here, besides the river. So all of the shoreline is rocky and scrubs. You remember from when you were fighting the rats, there were a few of those bushes that they were pretty minor.
Yeah.
I could be a lion with a 10-foot running start. The
And they're
lion
not
can
even,
long
it's not
jump
even
up to
solid
25
bushes,
feet.
right? It's a bush and then a bush.
which would get you
What
most
is
of the
it?
way there.
Anything I imagine in my head either looks like Arizona or
One, two,
Oregon.
three,
I
four,
just
five.
like
No,
except for the
you're going
farmland,
far.
all looks like Illinois. So.
Except for when it turns.
So with the
I
run,
couldn't do any
would
German
20 would
countryside.
a
I can only
25-foot long
do those
jump
three
get me
states.
on there?
Only when
That's
it
right.
stops.
It looks like it's a little bit farther than 25 feet from the shore.
So when it stops and turns to shoot at Justin and Bobby, I bet you can make it.
I just run really fast. You might be closer.
Right.
Yeah, and there's still there's the valley that the river is in. I don't remember if I remember this before. Is at about 600 feet. There's a ridge there. So if you stand just behind that ridge, just right that hilltop. No, it's a ridge, but it's not a sharp rocky ridge, right? This is like rolling soft terrain, but there you can tell that in the erosion pattern over millions of years, there's this 1,200 foot wide valley that has the river in the center, but the river is only 100 feet across at this point. It gets bigger downstream and smaller upstream, but here it's about 100 feet across. So if you stay 600 feet away from the bank, you could be completely invisible, right? You could peek over the top. You're 600 feet away. They won't see your little head, and you can watch them
So how are boards
or hide there at 600 feet. But 600 feet is a long way when dudes are shooting arrows at you.
How are boards at swimming?
Or swim pretty good.
Yeah, they have a +2 to strength. I kind of just want to get on the boat and like fire in there.
Swim by.
Like from the top,
You're just really excited about the target-rich
barrel.
environment. Fish in the barrel. Look at all these people I can kill at the same time. I guess I particularly want to kill people. I just like it when my magic works.
Really?
I forgot what I was even looking at. Boars.
They have a +2 to strength.
Yeah, and they can swim pretty good. Obviously, they're not the greatest of swimmers because otherwise you wouldn't be so concerned about the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
But that also has a lot to do with equipment and stuff.
And isn't the river pretty fast at the bridge?
Yeah, and it's also fast here. It's still moving a current of about 15 feet per round downstream.
What if we go back to the boat? Because the boat's going upstream, water's coming this way. So if we go, we'll intersect, right?
Uh-huh.
And I don't need my bar on the boat with me.
So we're using them just to get to the boat, like swimming to the boat.
Yeah. Theoretically, could a boar gore while swimming?
Yeah,
Gore the side of the boat? Possibly?
right. Yeah, except they would only be going through the oar slits, so if anybody stepped away from the oar
Well, I
slit,
mean, gore the boat itself.
Like to cause a
Like
hole
to
to
cause
let
a
it
hole.
sink.
Yeah, so this is like, I mean, you would have
You said it
to
was
chew through
flat.
it. It's
also.
flat,
Right.
yeah, but it's made out of like timbers, like almost railroad ties. Not quite that
So-
thick because that would be very, very heavy,
The
but
ape has
6-inch railroad ties.
the ape has a ranged weapon of a rock,
The rocks.
so I can throw rocks at
Yeah.
it, and maybe
What's the range on a rock?
I can't figure that out.
It'll be 2 numbers, 1/1.
Oh, 25/50
So
feet.
25 is the normal range where you attack normally. Then out to 50 feet, you can attack with disadvantage. So 50 feet is your absolute maximum, and you tend to miss a lot. But at 25 feet, you're pretty good.
So it has 2 different attacks.
What?
And the other one there, right, would be like punching people.
It's a fist, yeah.
I know what I want to do.
So I'm thinking I should maybe be the ape because he's the only one that's got like anything other than bite and
What
claw.
time of day is it?
It's about noon because you got your message first thing in the morning, but you had to ride south to actually meet up with the boat. So it's noon.
So they will. Ooh,
Can I entangle the boat?
Justin and Poppy are going to be very important in my
Okay.
plan.
Can I entangle the boat?
No, because I think if you cast Entangle on the ground, it would be basically at the,
I could do
riverbed.
river weeds.
yeah, but it would only extend like 5 feet up from the bottom of the river.
Can you cast Entangle in the boat?
Oh, maybe.
I think Entangle says on the ground.
Let me see if I have it here.
What I'm
I
thinking.
remember actually reading about Entangle and how people were very upset with the way that it's not
It
It
described.
does say from the ground.
Yeah, so like even if you're on like the
Yeah.
second floor of a hotel, you can't
And
cast
then-
Entangle.
I get
Hmm.
Bongo and I get in the water and go to the boat while they're like aiming there. I mean, they'll probably see us because it's noon. But that's
Well,
one
these
thing.
guys had hidden quite well until it got closer by using one of these little rivulets in its banks. So you could find a place to hide.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna get in the water and get on the boat, and that they're headed that direction. So there's someone watching that way, and so any move I make on my board, like go to the boat, is they're gonna be like,
Yeah, when you actually start approaching the boat.
right.
Yeah.
So
But you
I'm,
could wait till the boat got relatively close to kind of shorter distance.
Mhm,
But once you break for it, they're going to see you.
right, and then I'll cast magic missile at one of those front guys. 3 of those front guys, whatever. So that I can then fly onto the boat rather than climb onto the boat. And end up on the boat. So I could just.
That doesn't sound like a good thing. Like, what's.
Fire.
And then
That
fire.
doesn't sound like. This doesn't sound like a good fire to me.
Yeah. Hoodie has an aversion to getting shot and or hit. And that plan sounds very hitty. These guys are soldiers, just so you've been in a few fights, you understand how tough soldiers are. So, 11 hit points, right? So it's not like killing a farmer, it's a little bit more complicated than that.
It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
I might die, but it'll be fine.
Let's not try to die here.
Never
Can I give her guidance?
Guidance for planning, guidance for swimming, guidance for climbing,
Yeah.
guidance for what other skill do you have that you could possibly use here to?
I don't know.
You touch one willing creature once before the spell ends. The
Did anybody
target.
catch the detail where the uniform patches were the two sea serpent heads.
On these guys?
Yeah.
Did you tell us that?
Yeah. Because
I
see
want
how
to
that all
catch one of them.
see how that all connected. See, because look at the turbo head.
I see that.
Yeah.
Now that you say something, I'm like, oh yes, I see.
Definitely know where they're from.
There's no way for me to like pull one off the boat, like stealthy, like.
No, because the oar slits aren't big enough for a human to fit through. So the only way they can get off and on the boat is actually to climb up on the roof and then jump down.
Well, that's okay.
No, that's definitely terrible.
Okay.
How hard is it
What
to
if
climb
I
up
were
this
to
thing?
shrink
Okay.
myself
How
into
hard is it
something?
to climb up this thing?
Oh, super easy. The clay is sticky, and the
And what's on top again?
just a flat roof. And you know it's made of these boards basically, and they're not they're like railroad, like what railroad tie is.
Yeah.
All right, these are like a 1/4 slice railroad tie.
Mhm.
So they're not like super square with sharp edges. So climbing up the side is almost like a ladder. I mean, you can stick your fingers every 4 inches and your toes every 4 inches and just super easy.
I'm ready to get on this boat and just.
So I can like swim up to the boat, whether it's through me or Ace, and then climb up to the top. Will they see me climbing up?
They would see you approaching the boat through the arrow slits, but once you actually were adjacent to the boat, then they couldn't see you anymore because they can't poke their heads out. So it would be temporarily invisible unless someone stuck their head out. Until you got to the top, and then they would have to stick their head out of the top slit, the trebuchet slit, in order to actually see the roof, where then they could see you again. But there would be a period in between when you were climbing up the wall, where you were too close to the oar slits and below the trebuchet slits.
How fireproof is this thing from the inside?
From the inside, it's just kind of wet, but it would still be fire. It would still catch on fire from the inside.
I'm ready to do this.
I'm going to set the inside of this boat. So your plan is to hide in one of these things until it gets relatively close, and then sit on your board while he swims like a madman to the.
Yes, well, Poppy and Justin
Poppy and Justin are going to get their attention first.
make noise.
Yeah.
Fire at them.
Justin actually has a crossbow,
Yeah.
so he could like fling useless arrows to get their attention. That'd be easy.
And Poppy is.
Do the whole rags on crossbow bolts.
Poppy can just.
Poppy can light for him.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna join her on swimming to the boat and try to climb up to the top.
All right. So you find a relatively good place to hide. And we'll call it this, just for fun.
Okay.
Do you have some mini?
No. Are they over there?
Sure. Yeah. And we're gonna start off on the pigs because the pigs are actually gonna do the swimming.
Yes.
All right. So that covers
I'm dark blue.
yep, dark blue like that, and black like that, and we have purple and red black at a far distance doing the distraction. And we're waiting for Scrapple and Harry to decide what their method of approaching the boat is.
I guess I'm gonna turn into an ape and ride Scrapple to the boat.
And ape on Scrapple's back.
Yep. I know you weren't prepared for that.
Alright. I haven't.
I didn't get a chance to look at all these shapes ahead of time because it got changed my level thing
Yeah.
when you looked at that, and so it's between that and a lion, and I just don't think a lion on Scrapple is gonna work.
No, although a lion would be pretty good at just swimming himself, right? So.
Well, he can't swim, otherwise I wouldn't be able to.
Well, wouldn't swim any better than a human, basically.
Oh, okay. So it could be a lion. But I like that the ape can throw rock.
Yeah, eat the rocks.
The ape is not as strong as a lion, though. It's got less hit points. So the ape's gonna go down pretty quick.
apes and their beastmen because the animals are.
You know what? I could be the giant spider.
Oh boy,
Because
really?
the giant spider can throw web.
Beastmen?
I could just do the giant spider, and the giant spider can web these guys, and then they can't move when she burns them.
Wait. Can she web them where it blocks the holes so they can't see out of them?
I don't know.
I got a range of 30 to 60 feet.
And what does it say about the web?
All right. It says range +5 to hit, range 30, 60 feet, one creature, hit, target is restrained by web. As an action, restrained target can make DC 12 strength check, bursting web on success. Web can be attacked and destroyed, AC 10, hit points 5, vulnerable to fire, immune to bludgeoning, poison, and psychic. So I have web sense, and while I'm in contact with the web, I know the exact location of any other creature in contact with the web.
Yeah, but the web doesn't have any obscuration properties, right?
What?
Doesn't prevent anybody from seeing.
Well, that was my question. Like, is she able to spin enough web to like obstruct the holes?
Yeah, and I think it would be more of a, over time she could build it up, but then, you know, if somebody was doing this the whole time, she would never make any progress.
Okay, so we're gonna go with the 8 to start, I guess. So, I can make ranged attacks from Scrapple
Alright,
with the
yeah, so you grab some rocks before you get on, right?
Yeah.
5 or 6.
at least.
I don't even check. Don't really plan on trying to stand off.
Well, I was thinking, so some of this trebuchet is like showing, right?
Sticks up above
Like
the roof.
so I was thinking I could try to hit that and stop it, you know? Is that possible? Okay.
Can I have the blue back?
So one blue?
Yeah.
That's all.
Or, you know, make the
Roll
holes
initiative.
bigger.
Right, I mean, it's
Are
pretty
you
sturdy
rolling for
construction, right? We're talking blocks like, you know,
Yeah.
the boards are like this.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
Can we roll for initiative?
Sure.
Why is Bongo still up there? Did you already roll?
Yeah.
Oh, I think you were just writing up whatever you want.
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna choose to be at 7 and 10.
I'll bet.
All right, I have a 7 and 10. Literally, that is what I rolled.
What do I add?
I'm at
Your
7.
initiative modifier.
You're at 7?
I'm at 7.
Which, if there's something that says initiative specifically for your chain shape, it's just
You want to stick up with my pig?
dexterity.
Can we switch things?
Can we
Yeah.
just switch pigs for today?
'Cause they're
And then the pig is,
also
Plus 2.
Based
so
on the
I
pig's
got 6 and 8.
Which one's which?
Scrapple 6 and I'm 8.
This went really well, you guys.
It's hairy 8. Well, because it's not hairy, it's hairy 8.
Yeah, it's Harry.
This went great. I'm just gonna put Harry because you won't always be an 8.
No, but won't I have to be roll when I'm not an 8?
No.
For different issue? Oh, okay.
What the crap?
So you guys are in your tidy spot.
10 is popular today.
Yes.
And technically, you can't roll for initiative until the battle starts. So when I say, and now is when you'd roll initiative, that's when you can start doing like the sinking thing, etc.
Battle is starting. Get in the way.
Because you're going to wait for Poppy and Justin to distract them.
Yes.
And that's when you're going to make your move.
Justin, that's
So, at what point do you want the boat to sail before they start their distraction techniques?
15 feet from that
At
river.
what point?
Very close to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we want them looking at whoever's shooting them so we can.
Yeah, so we
approach
want Justin and Poppy on the other side, not on our side. Is that a thing?
On that side? Oh, okay.
To draw attention away from us.
Right. Over there somewhere. Okay. So they crossed the thing. You all have the plan. They know the landmark to where they're supposed to start their distraction.
Could I throw a rock in front of the boat to stop it?
Larger rock.
Like a big rock.
No, you're throwing like softball size rocks. They're not boulders.
And can't be like the Bionic Bigfoot? That's what I'm thinking when I saw that. So.
Like I couldn't even get that in my head. Can I throw a rock to stop the boat? How does
A giant boulder right in front of it!
Does this rock stop a boat? Your rocks are smaller than that. You can only throw like softball size rocks.
My Harry could have thrown boulder.
do you have any experience at throwing rocks?
What do you think I did for the last 100 years? They don't want to stop to throw rocks.
He just works out all the time.
And smokes.
Bro.
Slowly.
You want to lift today, bro?
I like to lift. I got a powerful build.
Right,
Don't
today's
skip leg day.
Leg day.
Okay, so then at this point, the boat, seeing Poppy and Justin, start. The bowmen start shooting from the arrow slits. So the bowmen all switch places with some of the rowers, and they're firing at long range. When the bowmen switch places with the rowers, there's less rowers on that side than there are on this side, and the boat naturally starts to gravitate in that direction.
Right away.
In fact, I'm going to turn the boat sideways, but I know that's a little overkill, but I just want it to be on the grid. What's a pig? 15, right?
Mhm.
Okay. They don't get them on the first one. They're smart enough to stay more than 150 feet away, so they know the boatmen are firing at long range.
And where are the bowmen on the? Are we just putting all of the people?
I think we haven't actually rolled for initiative yet. I was just doing some
They've done
pretext.
things. They've done things.
Right, and you're getting ready to make your move. Are you ready to make your
Let's
move?
do things.
Okay. I think they're all. They're all on 19.
They're all on 19.
What's that for?
Actually,
Portland.
I forgot to add my 3 to the initiative. Those are just been rolls.
Oh,
So Ace should actually be 13. Sorry.
Just
wait,
12.
Ace is 12,
Yeah.
but Hoodie is 10.
Yes.
So, yeah, move Ace up and move.
So I just realized.
Just
that.
move Hoodie to Ace's spot.
Sorry.
Who the fuck is up with 10?
I thought maybe when I realized that it might spread out, but I guess not.
Just kind of put Ace a little farther out
Yay.
and jam everybody up.
freaking turn.
It's a favorite.
Okay.
All right, and so we'll start with.
I'm dead. Well, they just fired at the Poppy.
Yeah, and so they'll fire up Poppy and Toasting again. We're still out of range,
Killed before they get.
but
That would be a bummer. Did you give anyone brownies before we went?
Sure, we gave everybody brownies.
Goose takes an arrow.
Goose takes an arrow.
Yeah.
For how much?
Alright.
Who's Goose?
Poppy's pig.
Poppy's pig.
We only got one brownie, right?
Oh.
You're just giving us one brownie each?
No,
One
you
emergency
have
brownie.
two.
Just give everybody one for an emergency, and then
Y'all only get one.
I don't know.
always replace
He
them.
needed two last week.
That's
Yeah.
true. Well, no, but it was because he was the only one that had any, and therefore he had to use them both. It would have been better if somebody else had one.
Well, y'all got
All
them.
right.
Like if
how
he
much
would have
do-
given one to Poppy, and Poppy would have given one to you, it would have gone faster. 7. All right, and then that actually brings us to Ace. Oh, you're rolling for Poppy.
Well, I mean, just so that if they show up.
Yeah, they can just jump right in. So it actually brings us to Ace. Does Ace want to start heading out onto the water?
No, not yet. We're waiting for Pearl's lead.
So Ace is going to follow Bongo.
Yes.
Ace will follow Bongo.
Hopefully, I'm hoping that they think one person's approaching rather than two or anyway, you know what I mean.
So we all jump in at the same time. One splashing sound.
Yeah. And then maybe if I'm behind you two, like they'll think there's only 2 people approaching, not 3.
All right, and then that brings us to Pearl. So Pearl's going to sink Bongo.
Yes. And that's Emily Lane.
It's a tiny, tiny dive.
20. Dirty 20.
That does it then.
We are synced.
All right.
So I'm just not gonna put Bongo.
Pearl plus.
Okay. We are synced. Good, because I was gonna wait for Bongo to go in. And then I was gonna, when we get close, cast Magic Missile at 3 oarsmen. 1 oarsman, whatever. 3 oarsmen.
You didn't even see the organ?
Yeah, they have slits. So if you fired an arrow, it would be +5 to their armor class, or -5 to your roll, however you look at it. But a magic missile automatically hits whatever you point at.
So I'm gonna Magic Missile
So we're gonna swim though. Where are you swimming?
just to the side of the boat, whatever.
Okay.
Straight up to it.
All right, and actually, it's no problem at all. Just make a strength roll.
20.
So you and Bongo swim right up to the side of the boat,
Yeah.
and then that's when Ace decides to follow you. So have Ace make a strength roll.
Yes. 10.
10 is good enough.
What is that?
So you swim right up to the that part of the boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Pearl is going to cast Magic Missile. No. I'm interrupting my turn.
With your ready to action.
How dare you? Is going to cast Magic Missile on 3 of the oarsmen. So like, these 3 right here, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you might want to do it as you're approaching, because once you get really close, you'll only be able to see in one window at a time.
So as I'm
But
approaching.
just before you get there.
So 3, 5, 2.
3, 5, and 2.
And as I do that, like flying 10 feet and get on top of the boat.
Get on top of the boat.
Yes.
That's why you're casting magic missile. I was not clear. Upskirt. I'm sure she's wearing shorts underneath. She's wearing
Straight up.
This looks like never mind. How are you doing that?
I don't know.
You know, we need them plastic shelfie things in the closet. You remember those?
I don't know where those are.
I better just do it.
Okay.
It'll make you look like you're way higher than you are, but it'll be very convenient. Just so you know, like you are. Yeah, well, that's almost perfect. Let's get two of them. Just in case. Yeah. Super fancy. Good enough. And you fly 10 feet, so now you're standing on top of the boat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll save this one just in case somebody gets in a different position.
I'm ready to be shot at.
Yay.
And that's it for you.
Yeah.
All right, then we're actually at Hoodie. So because Ace has already moved you up here, you're in position, so you could just
I can get off and start climbing the
you
side.
can start climbing the side.
Did you
Yeah.
sync with Ace?
Oh yeah, yeah.
If you want to move Ace down to 10.
I just got 15.
That moves in one, right?
Does it?
I thought it'd be more.
I thought it was in excess of 15. I don't remember.
I thought 15 was one.
Let's look.
Oh, I guess I have it. Animal handling, oh, greater than 15 to move initiative rider.
Okay.
Close. That's what.
Right. So you're going to climb up the side of the boat. You'll have to make a strength check. Super easy though, like I said.
That was not good. 4 minus 1.
Yeah, well, you needed a 5, so.
Oh no!
So basically, we have Hoodie stuck to the side of the boat. We're gonna move. Just over a little bit.
And that is why I flew. What do you looking for?
Oh, the other means.
Um,
I get Hoodie off. Yes. And you're climbing up the side of the boat. So I'm going to put you laying down on top because you're on the side. And I think she's actually more over here. Yeah. And then just with the boat turned and stopped, and people already noticing you climbing up the side, and Goose having already taken a hit, they decide to just start riding back over the thing to avoid taking any trebuchet damage. Oh, I should have fired the trebuchet.
Darn.
I mean, I'm just gonna fire that one.
Well, how many turns does it take to get it properly?
Right. So They want to hear
How far am I from the ship?
it. It looks like you're about 30 feet now because when the boat turned, the rear end got closer to you. Probably because that's as far as I can reach. It happened. So
I'm
there you
gonna try
go.
sinking.
You're good.
I got 2.
Oh, sinking too, right?
The sinking 2.
Yeah, you have like a +5 or +7.
So if I'm not sunk, what happens?
Then you have to take your individual turns. So Harry goes first, then Scrabble.
Alright, so can my rock hit at a range 25-50?
Uh-huh.
Can I hit the ship?
Yep, it'll be long range.
Okay.
And you're just gonna throw it at the ship?
I'd like to aim for the trebuchet,
Okay. Well, that's a little farther away than just the back of the boat.
like the mechanism.
Yeah. Do you have any mathematical skills? Do you know
I
what
have
you're doing?
athletics +5. I have climb 30 feet and perception +3.
Okay, it's actually too far. It's
Oh.
slightly over 50 from where you're standing
Oh.
to hit the trebuchet.
And I can't get any closer.
If you were to dismount, you could start running over there on your own. Or you could wait for Harry to move and then throw your rock.
I'll hold my action.
I'm sorry, Scrabble, you're Harry.
I'll hold my action.
Okay, you want to throw a rock at, but you're still gonna, even though when Scrabble moves forward, you're still gonna want to throw it at the trebuchet itself.
At the, isn't there like a thing here that makes it go around? I'm trying to break it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that stupid?
No, but I just don't think you know how because like how many times have you fired a trebuchet?
What's your intelligence?
Harry or the
Harry.
8?
Harry.
Because you retain your intelligence.
And
Oh.
knowledge.
My intelligence is 10.
Yeah, and unless you were like training with siege weapons, it's like you're just kind of randomly throwing it, right?
Well, I'm throwing it
I'm
at a
throwing it at
joint.
the middle part, where jointy part.
The joint. I mean, on a creature, joint starts the sensitive
Because you have a lot
parts.
more familiarity with a creature than you do with a
Right.
trebuchet.
So I'm
You're
thinking
treating
of
it
it
like
a
a giant creature.
monster.
Okay. I'm going to hit it right in the weak spot.
Yeah. And going for the weak spot.
Hit him in the knees.
Doesn't have knees. The shoulder then.
Where's the thing that it's one of those things that throws things, right?
Mhm.
So
Those are
where's
legs, that's a groin. You know the weak spot.
where's the part that's throwing the arm?
Yeah, the arm would be down below the top of the boat, so we didn't even see that. Well, I'm sorry, the basket would be down below the arm.
Okay,
of
I'm
the
just gonna
boat.
try to hit
But
the
you
top.
could go for the arm.
They only have so much ammo.
Can I see where the arm connects?
Yeah, right,
So if that's where I'm gonna aim.
right there.
Yeah,
Okay,
that joint.
right,
Like I'm trying to break its arm.
right. Okay, at the
Okay.
shoulder though.
Yeah, at the
Because
shoulder.
there's no elbow.
At the groin.
Right, at
Okay,
the shoulder. Because I could create an elbow. But
so Scrabble is going to start swimming. Where is Scrabble swimming now? Because you've got Bongo here and Ace here. Are you going to try to go around Bongo or the back of the boat with the, as in you might also get swept downstream?
Scrapple's not good enough to.
Well, he's a strong swimmer, but, he's just strong. He's not a strong swimmer. He's just strong. It's up to you.
Can I like get to where the blue dude is?
Yeah, and then if Scrabble makes a double move, you could still get beyond the blue guy. So, I mean,
So
that's
let's
really
get
good.
just a little beyond the blue guy.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually perfect. That's as far as Scrabble can go with a double move.
Okay.
And you have to make a strength roll
Do they
to
know
make
that I'm
that
on top of the boat?
swimming progress. What?
Do they know that I'm on top of the boat?
Yes.
7
There's
plus.
3 people going, ow, there's a bitch on the boat!
Well, I mean, I shot him, and then suddenly I was gone.
And
But
put them-
7 plus 3
didn't know how
is
soft
10.
10 is good. 10 is what you need. You're perfect. You position yourself right there.
Yeah.
Now, as you start swimming out, you get close enough to the trebuchet that you can take your rock shot. So you're going to roll with your throw rock bonus and see if you can hit the trebuchet.
What is this? That's the second 2 you rolled with that dice. Change dice.
I don't
Is that that fancy metal die again?
No,
know.
it's the red one.
No.
And it was rolling so well
Last week, when after you switched to this fancy metal. But that's like a 7 or so.
Yeah, no, that's plus 5, yeah. It's
Yeah.
7. Yeah,
But I mean, that's a huge thing you're throwing at it. So you bounce it off that sea serpent on the right hand side.
okay.
But you immediately realize that breaking that sea serpent off isn't actually going to hurt anything. It's just for decoration.
Oh, I'm going with a sea serpent.
Well, I know what you missed.
Oh, okay. Damn. All right.
All right, you could still move though.
I was just
That's
gonna
not
ask
true.
that.
That's not true because you were holding an action. I'm sorry. I was thinking you were synced. Because you should be synced. What's your sync modifier? It's like it's your wisdom plus your animal handling.
Yeah, but she rolled a 2.
No, you're like plus 5, plus 6 now. Plus 5. What's your animal handling?
Your wisdom is your proficiency.
It's plus 5.
Okay, so let's talk about how good you are at that, and hopefully you can roll that way. Okay, so that's scrambled in around there.
I'm ready to get shot at by 3 5 guys.
And then we have the Forelanders. The Forelanders do fire the trebuchet. And it's headed over there for the thing. You see the big mechanism now as it winds up and flippity floppity flip, and it's confusing because you don't have any real experience with that sort of thing. But you can definitely tell it's going to throw that rock very, very hard in that direction.
Better than I threw mine.
Yes. In fact, you think, man, if I could throw a rock like that.
Sometimes I think I can throw a rock like that.
But then we have all these people reacting crazily. So we have the 3, there's a bunch of shuffling around and moving as people switch positions, further causing the boat to flounder. Now, as this boat starts drifting downstream, are you going to have the pigs follow along? I mean, they're not really doing anything.
I mean,
out
if
there.
anyone sticks their head out,
Bite their
They
head.
like gore
Yeah.
the boat and attach themselves to it.
That doesn't sound comfortable at all. I'm going to hold on to this bobbing
Kind of like
boat.
lashing the rowboat.
I'm going to hold on to this bobbing boat with my teeth. I don't want to do the trick.
I never horn.
All right, these guys are going to switch places with these guys.
man, the shuffle in there would be terrible.
It is. It's awful. It's a mess.
Everyone's stepping on each other.
Yeah, which means everybody attacks a disadvantage in the round where they have to switch places with somebody else.
Just like
They're
everyone.
scrambling.
Yeah, scrabbling.
Well, they only have to get a 12 to hit me, so it's fine. So it's fine.
All right, so we have 2 of them make it, or 3 of them make it to the windows, and each one takes a shot at the pig.
We're too close for a shot.
I know, right? So they'll have to roll at disadvantage. But they were not expecting you to be that quick.
Mm.
I actually forgot what the modifier was. Oh, there it is. So one shoots at Scrapple and gets a 14, so that's a miss. One shoots at Bongo and gets a 6. And one shoots at
Ace.
Ace and gets a 7. So all of those miss. They realize that obviously they're too close now. The 3 guys in the center, though, pop their heads up above the thing and see Pearl at 10 feet away.
Yeah.
And so they are ready to shoot at her. But again, because of all of the jostling and moving and getting in position, they shoot at disadvantage, causing all of them to miss. The 3 arrows go ripping by Pearl. Nobody can see Hoodie though. Stuck to the side of the boat.
I don't know if it's a good or bad thing.
It's like, I'm feeling safe, but am I really helping? And then Poppy now,
Poppy and Justin.
Poppy and Justin ride back up over the thing. They peek out to see if you guys get in trouble, then they might have to ride down and help you. But at this point, they're so far away, they'd pretty much just be fishing you out of the water. If it was.
That's okay, because that's my entire plan. If I pass out, make sure I get over the side of the
Just push me off the side of the boat. Somebody pick me up. That brings us back to Ace. What is Ace gonna do that like this?
Helpful hardware place.
You could try to bite that guy through the window.
Yeah, let's do that.
Bite that guy through the window.
Does she roll at disadvantage?
No, it's just +5 armor class for the 3/4 cover.
So I have a 13. I don't add anything to it, do I?
+5 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so 18.
Right, but you need a 21 to hit that guy through the arrow slot.
Oh, shit.
So that's hard to do.
Does he at least like damage us a little?
He's chewing on the arrow slit though. But, you know, if you gave him like an hour, he could probably get through there.
No,
But
I don't have an hour.
we don't have an hour. Okay. The shouty dudes are shouting orders. They look like they're getting organized. They're all speaking common, so you can kind of understand them, but they're definitely getting everybody organized for boarding party defense rather than shooting people on the shore, which is what they had been doing up to this point. So the oarsmen are picking up sticks, clubs, and pulling out small knives as everybody's getting organized.
How does Thunderwave work? Where's the opening here?
It's right here in the 3rd row. So you would basically do a thunder wave down. Hour.
It's a 15-foot cube.
Right. Starting at you. So if you put your hands like this, it just goes 15 feet.
Yeah?
That's gonna make your boat explode.
That
if she
would
hit
be-
it hard enough.
that
But
would
I
be
don't think she
great.
can quite hit that hard. It's a very sturdy boat. But it's definitely going to
So they need to make
it's going to dust the deck, basically. It'll be as clean as it has since last swabbing.
a Constitution saving throw.
Are we actually at your turn? That's why you're talking? Yeah. I'm so far behind. I'm like, are you doing this now? Okay,
Yes, I
because it's your
am.
turn.
So they need to make a Constitution saving.
So you run up and you actually lean out over the top so you can get a good boom,
Mhm.
but you're technically standing here. And you are going to whack those 9 people.
Yes.
And they have to make a Constitution saving throw.
We'll save.
13. Aren't those numbers so much smaller than last night?
Which is really
It's like,
frustrating.
oh, only 13. Those guys had 21s. Anywhere. Okay, so what happens when I save and what happens when I don't save?
So on a successful save, the creature takes half damage. On a failed save, they take 2d8 thunder damage and are pushed 10 feet away from me.
Right, well, so basically just be, well, no, because she's going down, so she's just gonna flat.
Oh, ouch.
So 13
Well, unless
thunder
it
damage.
makes a hole in the bottom of the boat.
Unless it makes a hole in the bottom of it. 13 thunder damage. So we know we can take this guy off the board. He didn't make it.
Okay.
But the others all saved.
So they
Well,
have to take 6.
This is of the first 4. So they're taking 6 damage.
Are any of those the guy that I hit before?
Yeah, one of them is. Yeah.
Nice.
9. This guy.
Sorry.
He falls in the water.
Thankfully, I'm still stuck on that guy.
Alright. So Boom, boom, boom. I think I just straight up died
I
because.
think 3 guy died.
No, one of the 3 guys died, but there's still a 3 guy and a 2 guy. The 2 guys still standing in the window.
Okay.
But the other 3 guy, yeah, you're right. The other 3 guy died. That's what you said.
Mm-hmm.
The other 3 guys now have 9 because he took 6 more. But we still have more people to kill.
I don't like their cereal.
Nope. So that guy made it. That guy did not make it. I'm glad you got 13 though, because they either take some damage, annoying, or they straight up die super clean. And that did the trick on this one because now these 3 guys died. And this guy just takes 6. And there's one more. And he also died.
That's a win.
That was a lot of dying. The bow guys, they're the fighting ones.
And Bongo's gonna go over.
And Bongo is going to try to get that guy in the window,
Yeah.
who was previously hit by a magic missile.
Bongo.
19.
Oh.
You guys get a 21.
No,
Is he in a
because it's a different kind of guy. Yeah, you only need 17.
Oh, well.
He doesn't have the armor or the shield. To
Yeah,
fight
Ace is
with.
now a little jealous.
6 damage.
No, we just picked an easy one.
6 damage.
Bring him to 8.
Who?
Alright, that was messy. Pearl, who do you start?
Alright, I'm
Right.
just trying to unstick myself.
Alright, you have to finish your climb. So
Yeah.
make another strength roll. You need a,
Oh my
you
god!
need a 5. You only need 5.
Okay.
0.
Okay, so now you're just stuck this side of the boat going, shit, shit, shit.
I don't like those. I don't like water.
I don't like mud, I don't like water, I don't like boats.
You thought I was a girl. Dang.
We need to go back in the dungeon!
Back in the dungeon. The girl phobia. Okay. And did you want to try to sink Ace?
Yeah,
Just to get him on your turn?
Yeah. 13. So
Yeah, 13 seconds. Okay. Justin, over the thing. Harry, now, Harry, you're sitting on Travel's Tail. You're on the side of the boat.
Crossing.
You can sink.
Maybe. You're trying to die? Oh, that's maybe the red one that you rolled last time. So 17? Oh, sorry, thinking. 20.
20?
You said +5 to animal handling, right?
Just give it that.
So you guys are safe.
Yes, so you and Travel can take your turn together.
Okay.
Scrabble's got the 2 guards in his face there. Could bite either one of those.
I'll fight one.
And neither of them had taken any damage previously. Those aren't the ones Pearl was banging on.
Okay. So we're gonna bite the one closest.
Closest to
Scrapple.
Scrapple is this wide, and the dudes are this wide, so technically that's equidistant. I
Can I
don't.
get them both?
Left or right? No, you gotta pick one.
Left.
Left!
Nice.
What's it
+5.
say?
This was 18, so
Oh.
23.
23. I can't read it.
It will move it closer to you.
Oh, my God.
I need my space.
I do.
Okay, you got him, and the damage on a
D8
board is
+4.
a D8 plus 4. So your D8.
This. I need this.
You put your fancy dice back in the shark, right?
I guess. Whoops. It's a 5.
5 plus
9.
4 is 9. So now that guy takes 9 damage.
Okay.
And then what does Harry want to do?
So, can Harry get to that guy too?
Yeah. You could just reach through there and grab him by the collar and bang his head on the side of the boat.
So I could do a multi-attack, because the 8 makes 2 fist attacks.
Yeah. Punch the guy, and if he goes down, he can punch the other guy.
Yeah.
All right, roll the first one.
Okay. That's 20. 17 plus 5 to hit.
Is
Plus
it hit?
5. Okay. So reach 5 feet, one target hits 6, 1d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage.
So 1d6 plus 3.
8.
And you lay that dude out.
Whoop.
So now I can attack the other dude
Now you could punch the other guy.
with my fist. Uh-oh. 7 plus 5 is 12.
That is a miss, though.
Bummer.
And that was Harry
It's purple.
and Scrapple.
Full Indians. Indians.
Back to the Forlandians. All right, what do we got going on with Forlandians?
Well, they've got a very easy target.
Put some dudes on the front there. All right, see that dude up there in white at the front of the boat?
Yep.
He starts freaking out and telling the oarsman to row reverse direction downstream.
What?
And so the oarsmen, not the ones here next to the pigs though, because they're freaking out, but they start.
We're going on a circle.
They
If I
start.
wasn't stuck to the boat, just watching them all freak out would have been hilarious.
This guy jumps up here though.
Oh, hello.
How is she? How can you jump there? She's flying.
No.
No,
I'm
she's
not
standing on
flying.
top of the boat.
Oh.
So they climb up on top of the boat.
I should have flown. 10 feet back.
But everybody else is doing their thing on the. Not these guys though, because they're still afraid. of the
I'm still
kids.
laughing at myself being stuck.
Just stuck on the side of the boat. Oops.
That's all we hear from that side of the boat.
Well, I'm probably not doing it now that those guys are up there and don't need to draw any more attention to myself.
Now she's really whispering. It's slippery. I can't help it.
Why is it wet?
That's what he said.
Oh, he moved to the back of the boat.
He's coming back.
He's freaking the fuck out, but he's moving.
This guy is going bye-bye now.
Okay, so again, two guys climb up. In fact, if you wanted to hit someone in their very weakened state, you get a DM ruled attack of opportunity.
Yes, I do want to do that.
Because they were really exposed when they were climbing up on top.
Cool. Can it be a spell?
No.
Then I will use my dagger, because I really only have daggers or lance.
Okay. I just kicked him in the face.
It was a nat 20. So 24.
Neat.
Um,
Double damage. So
oh. 8 plus 10.
wow, that's a lot of damage. You actually killed this guy, and he just slumps back down into the boat. So only one of them makes it up onto the roof with you.
I killed him?
Yeah. Killer man.
Do I get to roll to suck soul?
Because you rolled 20. You do.
With stupid dagger. Nope, we're good.
That
That would have been hilarious.
would have been hilarious if you had a magic dagger. You'd probably just give it to somebody else.
I'd keep it. I'd be like, this is my fucking dagger.
No, I made it. It's fine. Right, that guy comes up on the thing though, and then he can make his attack again. But he rolls a 1. So he almost loses his footing. Because it is slippery up here. And just whiffs away. There is one more guy down here now who, realizing this pig is entirely too close, just pulls out his short sword.
My pig?
No, it's Ace. Yeah. The oarsman just backed away from
The window.
the window because they were just scared. But the other little bow dude down there drops the bow, pulls out a short sword, tries to stick Ace.
You can
What
imagine
is
the scream as a pig just goes.
And right, it looks like with your tiny little view, it's like, there are pigs coming out of the river! I can only see this much. Okay.
What a great time. I love D&D.
This might be my most favorite adventure, even though I'm stuck on the side of the
That's just adding to it.
I'm just scratching my
I know. Just see what you're using to scratch your
Oh,
back.
my-
That's his case, though.
Yeah.
Just give you that much
Just
more.
enough.
So it's Ace's turn.
Oh,
Oh, wait, no. Have the four Landians gone? All
Yeah, all of our Indians are done.
Ace.
Ace, you're still fighting the guy through a window.
Yeah, so he's gonna try again.
Chew away.
8 plus 5.
13 is not even close. Yeah, you can't get your jaw through that tiny little slit, and that guy is cleverly
He is
juking back
fighting
and
the
forth.
stream.
And fighting the stream. Then we're up around Bongo.
Me!
Bongo's run out of targets, everybody's just backed away from him.
Then he's gonna swim further up the boat.
Oh, get some more guys up in the front. Okay, make a strength check for the swimming.
It's only an 8.
8 plus strength.
No, it's only an 8.
Oh, it doesn't make it. So he kind of gets fouled up over here and Scrapple's back legs
Sorry,
and
Scrabble,
doesn't
I'm
make
so
it into
sorry.
position.
But Pearl
But Pearl,
is going to. Where's Pearl?
I want to see a thunderclap that guy off the boat.
Okay. Thunderclap doesn't do diddly shit.
Yeah, just kidding. Doesn't push people.
No, but if I manage to kill him, I can say that I pushed him.
Yeah, you can just push him off the boat.
Okay. Clapped in his face and he took a step back. Okay. So I am going to thunderclap. And he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Didn't make it.
Okay. So he takes a d6 thunder damage, 5 thunder damage,
And it doesn't.
and I push him off the boat.
Pushes him off the boat into the water.
And then I'm gonna take just a step back from the opening. Is that something I can do?
Uh-huh. Back over here so you're not too close.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we're at Hoodie, who's going to climb up the side of the boat.
I'm gonna try.
You're gonna do it. You just have to roll a 6.
Alright. Oh, I actually get a natural 20. So 20.
I fly off the side and you're like, fuck it.
Well, actually, it's a natural 20, but that puts me at 19 because I have minus
Yeah.
4.
And you needed 5. So you're like 14 over. Total success.
Finally.
So you jump up on the top of the ship. You're standing next to Pearl.
Yes.
Any targets that I may shoot at?
No, not from here. You could get closer though. If you want to.
Yeah, let's try to do that.
All right. If you step over here, you can see this guy down the trench loading the trebuchet frantically.
Am I able to take a shot at it?
What's
Yep,
he
and you
gonna
can shoot
shoot at? The boat?
That's his job.
He's like, I don't know what else to
Do
do.
these guys really look like they're all that smart?
Obviously not.
Alright, so 13 plus 5, so that's 18.
All right, that's a hit. Yeah, and but you didn't hide. Did you want to try to hide first?
It's usually my MO.
Yeah,
You
let's do a
snuck
hide
up
roll.
there.
I mean, unless they saw me stuck up there.
No,
I'm
because
thinking I
you
still
were
have-
out of vision when you were stuck. So once you got on top, then you could be like, I'm gonna lean over here so they don't see me coming and shoot this arrow down the trench. So what's your stealth roll?
So my stealth roll is 13 plus 7, so
Way over his ability to notice what's going on while he's doing his job. So you get to go ahead and roll your D8 and your D6 for damage.
2d6.
Oh yeah, because you're third level now. Sorry, I forget.
All right, so that's a 7.
I don't know why.
Okay, first of all, that is a 3, 10, 13.
Yeah, and that kills him.
Boom.
Love it when we kill people.
Well, it's a lot easier than keeping track. That's this guy.
Was that guy?
I don't know, somebody.
Okay.
I'm just kind of doing group damage at this point.
Someone died.
Right. And then you, 2,
you
3, 4, 5.
Did you roll to sink?
You still have one more movement if you want to step away from the trench.
Let's hide. Can we hide up there somewhere?
Well, you can just step back and they put you out of vision until
Okay.
someone
Did
pokes
you
their
roll
head
to
up.
sink with Ace?
Oh, you know what? No, I did not. Thank you for asking. No, it's just a 7.
All right, and that brings us back to Harry. Harry, everyone has stepped back from you now.
Is there any way for,
But you and Scrapple are synced, so you could just move Scrapple down in front of another window if you just want to keep fighting people and punching people through the windows.
can I crawl through the window?
You know, it's way too small. Can't even get your head through.
I'm only medium.
I know, but it was specifically designed not to let humans through, and you're slightly wider.
Can I throw a rock through it and make it bigger?
No, because it's made of these 4-inch beams, it would take quite a few rocks in order to actually widen the hole.
Can I jump up where everybody else is up top?
Sure. You just make a strength roll to climb up the side. This is the one where you only need a 5.
And I have +5 athletics.
for apes.
Uh-huh.
That means you'll automatically climb up the side because you're an ape. All right. So you climb up on top of the boat. Dun, 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 dun. And now you see the other 2 girls up here. There's a trench here in the center,
Mm-hmm.
right? So this is where you can see down into it. If you stand next to it, you can see down into it.
Can I slip down the trench?
Yeah, you can just jump right in there.
That's what I want to do.
You're just gonna like go in,
Start throwing fists.
start throwing fists. Okay, so you drop down in the center of these people. So there's 3 oarsmen on your right, and there is an artillerist on the left.
The artillerist.
All right, gonna punch the artillerist.
Yeah.
I mean, look at these armor.
Whoop.
They're pretty small. Yeah, just wearing regular clothes.
You said there's an opening in the front too?
9. Did 9 hit?
No. Punch him again. You got 2 punches.
19.
That's right. What's the damage?
6. 1d6 plus 3. Eight.
8 damage on that guy. Definitely getting his attention.
Okay. That's all I can do.
All right, and that's the end of the round. At the end of the round, with all of the different efforts that the rowers have been doing, plus the stream taking over the boat actually twists around heading south now,
We're
pulling
still
away
alive,
from
though.
the pigs. Yeah, you guys are still on the boat. But pulling away from the pigs. Basically, they just let the stream push the boat around. And is everybody in the right position? Yes.
Oh, Indians.
And then the Verlandians get to go. So we still have the rowers on this side rowing. Now with the pigs gone, each of these guys disengages and goes back into the row spot in order to take up rowing. That being their job.
So now the pigs and the boat are swimming with the water.
Swimming with the stream. Yeah. This guy comes over and takes his short sword. Obviously an officer. If you figured that out yet. He's an officer. And so he's shouting to the rowers to get the hell out of here while he tries to defend from the ape. And he gets a pretty big number, 17?
Yeah, I only got 12 armor class.
Yeah. So 4 points of damage from the sorcerer.
Okay.
So that's 8 points, not Harry points.
8.
Yeah,
Oh,
hits the ape, doesn't hit Harry. That's
right.
So
I
we always
that.
got 2 points.
Yeah, I'm just making them up.
Alright.
The guy at the back of the boat, though, realizing that the boat has pulled away from the pigs, actually picks up his bow.
That was 4, you said? 4 hit points?
Yeah, let's go with
Sorry.
that. And takes a shot at Scrapple. It's like you're getting all the attention.
Scrapple.
But he misses. Yeah, he's shooting at the pursuing pigs. Because he's kind of doing it wrong, basically. The artillerists, though, give up loading the trebuchet, and they engage with Harry as well. There's another over here who double moves and makes no attack.
Ooh.
But the 2 artillerists pull out small daggers and they poke at Harry. One of them actually gets hit and does 2 points of damage.
Okay.
So now we've got Harry facing off with 3 artillerists and an officer. Oop, there's another one over here. Sorry. Is that the door? Just makes noise sometimes. Another artillerist coming up from behind the officer and also pokes Harry with the dagger for 3 more points damage.
Okay.
So 4 artillerists and an officer fighting with Harry. 1 guardsman left at the back of the boat shooting at the pursuing pigs.
Has Scrapple done his move yet? I don't think he has.
Nope, it's not your turn.
Well, but they were synced. And Harry jumped off it.
It's the Forlandians' turn.
Yeah, but I mean, we've already.
Well, you never let Scrapple do his turn.
Scrabble attacked, didn't he?
No, because there was nobody in the windows.
Oh.
You wanna-
Did he
you wanna
hold
move
his action?
Scrabble down here and attack the guy in a different
Mhm.
window? Okay. Make a swim check, strength check for Scrabble to see if he gets to the window.
No.
Nope.
I don't think so. I got 4.
Okay. So Scrabble didn't make it then to the window in order to bite the guy before the boat pulled away from it. So,
Okay. My bad.
back to where we were. That's okay.
Ace.
Ace. Yeah, you jumped in the boat. Got it all excited. Ace. Are you going to pursue the boat and try to bite people through the windows?
Where's the guy that's shooting at him? Was that the guy in the back?
Yeah, the guy with the bow there in the back
Yeah,
corner.
let's try to. I mean, he's already kind of to the side, so let him swim to the side where that guy's not really aiming his bow.
And
at.
just bite some oarsmen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go in here and bite this guy's oar.
Did you want to see my marker?
Oh. Yeah.
These are the ones that Mike gave you.
Oh, when's that? That was weeks ago, months
Ooh.
ago.
No, it was only like 2 weeks ago.
Make another strength check though. It's still swimming, so it's difficult to maneuver properly.
So 11.
He's good. And then you go ahead and try to bite that guy in cover. He's biting that guy in the cover, right? Yeah. So his armor class is effectively 17 because of the cover.
Oh, okay. And he rolled a 10 plus. Is that plus 5?
Uh-huh.
So 15.
15 still.
Me.
Yep, big pro.
So I think that I'm going to move up the boat.
Okay, that's why we need a second one of these.
I'm gonna move 6. If I'm standing, so I think that gets me to this corner here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Adjacent to the trench.
Yeah. If I were to do a burning hands into the trench, it's a 15-foot cone from me.
Yeah, so you could hit one side. 4 guys on this side, but the guys on the other side will be protected by the floor underneath you.
Okay, so I'll get those guys then.
4 guys on that.
And they need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Thank you.
Okay, 3 of those guys make it.
Okay, so they take half damage. So 11 for the guy that didn't save, 5 for the other guys.
So the guy in the front is taken out, but the other guys are about halfway.
And then, yeah. And Bongo is going to swim up to the boat.
You're going after the guard or just the other oarsman on the other side?
It's a guard, why not?
Okay.
He's harder to hit, whatever. Well, he has to swim, right?
Yep.
So strength is 13.
That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to. So you swim right up to the window and take a bite at that guy.
Yeah. Oh, darn it.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, you need a big number to get there.
It's only a 7. I mean, you need like a 21 to hit him.
Then we're on Hoodie again. You got Harry down there in the trench fighting with all of the people who aren't rowing.
Yeah, so can I come out of and shoot at one of the guys going after Harry? Cause I'm in cover.
Yes.
Because I stepped back so that it wouldn't be seen, right?
Right,
so
right.
that still gives me advantage?
Well, you have to make a stealth roll, yeah, to
All
sneak
right.
up on them, but and that's your bonus action. Which guy did you want to try to shoot? The officer's obviously the most dangerous one. The other
Yeah,
guys are
let's
just
do
kind of
the
want
op.
to
Let's
close.
try to shoot the opportunity.
Okay. I think that is actually going to require you to jump to the other side of the trench. You hold that,
Yeah.
and it's not an issue for movement wise. It's just and then aha!
So I did 15 plus 7 stealth.
Yeah, that's way higher than these guys are ever going to notice. So you get advantage when you shoot him, and the extra damage because you have an adjacent ally, or you were hidden. Did you just miss? With
Well, my
advantage?
highest roll was a 4. Who does that have a good day?
Okay, so that's a miss. Then did you want to go to the other side of the?
Yeah, let's try to hide.
And did
Since
you
I
want
missed
to
anyway.
roll to sync with Ace?
Yeah, well.
And when you want to go to the one step back from the trench on the other side now.
Yeah, so that I can have like a hide.
Another hide.
Yeah. And I got an 18 for Ace.
So that's all synced up then.
Yay.
We're gonna go with this
Is that the end of my turn?
Yeah, I think so.
So I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
All right. All right, then we're at Harry. Harry got plenty of people to meet on.
Alright, so I'm actually
You want to take out the easy guy
gonna use
Or
my
the
bonus
dangerous
action
guy.
to turn back into a furball.
because you want to be a furball and do some magic.
So I'm gonna use my bonus action to shape out into Harry,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave
Thunder Wave.
right in front of me.
Fuck you.
You thought the ape was scary? I just took your roof out with my head.
Well, you are standing in a trench, so you don't even have to talk. And then, why not pull this back because there's a trench there. You're not allowed to stand there anyway. Okay, and then you're going to Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave is the 15-foot cube. It's the 4th edition spell. That's why I can't remember. So you're going to Thunder Wave, and you're going to hit the 3 guys in front of you.
Yeah, and the thing behind it, if I can.
No, it just goes one direction.
Okay.
Oh, the trebuchet.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
trebuchet. Yes, that's the other thing I wanted to hit.
You sure?
I guess I didn't pull out that way yet. I can look it up real quick. Sorry. Thought I had it. We just got added.
I'm pretty sure it's con save. And I don't know the damage now.
For what?
Underway.
Oh, it's I want to say 2d8.
Is it level 1?
Yeah. It is.
Pushes people out.
2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you.
Yeah.
It's a Constitution saving throw. You have to get a 13.
Depends on what her damage roll is.
I'm making sure I know what I'm doing.
Okay, no, that's no problem.
So,
Push 10 feet if they fail.
as well as unsecured objects.
You don't roll the d20. This is where you don't roll the d20. They roll the d20 on defense. You just roll the damage, 2d8s.
So, plus anything?
Nope.
So it's 8.
Oh, plenty. So you kill this guy, even though he's saved, he dies in place. These two guys get slammed back into the trebuchet and knocked down.
What about the blue guy? That blue guy right there.
Who's on the side?
Oh,
It only went that way.
okay.
So you got those 3 guys.
Was it
2 of them slammed into the trebuchet. 1 of them withstands the force and dies from the impact.
Okay.
And that is
So-
when,
Yeah, on a failed save. Did you have a failed save?
yep, 2 failed saves.
They take 2d8 thunder damage.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they already did that?
And
Okay.
they're pushed.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
That's right. So you killed the one guy who didn't fall down because he'd already taken some damage, and the other 2 guys were
When
slammed
you
back.
cast this spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher,
You could have used a bigger version.
I thought I did. I thought it was my 2nd level.
It's a first level spell. But it only increases by 1d8.
For each slot level. For both first. Okay.
Okay.
It's not worth it.
We're all good. And then the boat.
Scrabble.
Scrabble.
Scrapple. Let's get Scrabble.
So I said I had nothing to say. Scrabble.
Let's get Scrabble somewhere.
Okay, where does Scrabble want to go? Is he going to try to fight the guardsman or swim to the side of the boat and fight one of the oarsmen?
Let's go for the guardsman.
Okay. So right up in the corner here, roll strength to swim into position.
19 plus.
Yeah.
21.
And then he bites that guy through the little window.
4 plus 5 is
No, that's another miss. He's just chewing on wood today. He's got a mouthful of clay. The boat moves forward, which we will represent by the pigs moving backwards. And then the Forlandians, starting with the guardsman, he yells, we surrender, drop your weapons, everybody. And they all just drop their oars, their sticks, their knives, whatever they were carrying, and they put their hands up.
Really? I didn't realize I was that intimidating as a furball.
Yeah, you're very scary.
Scarier than me?
And all the officers are dead.
Lay anchor, fools.
Lay anchor, fools.
Mm-hmm. Stop the freaking boat.
Okay, yeah, the guys at the front of the boat, then they stick their oars in the ground.
I was gonna create bonfire on the trebuchet next.
Oh, we still
You
can.
can still do that.
It's like I want a fire now.
So they all go oars down into the mud, stopping the boat in position.
Okay, I want.
Which does cause a hellacious amount of turbulence at the back of the boat as the, I don't know.
Are our boards okay?
Yeah, we're fine. They're just floating along. They're just tubing at this point, I mean.
Whee. Who's the most in charge right now?
You?
Of the people on the
Oh,
boat.
the guard.
Okay.
I'm like, you've totally taken over the boat. You're, I don't understand.
I want to talk to him.
That dude in the back.
Great. Glad my pig didn't kill you. What's your name, bud?
Bob Thorne.
Friendly like for having destroyed their boat.
Bob
Or officers.
Thorne. Okay, bud. It's been really bugging me. What the heck is with the two serpents on the...
Because that's the national symbol of Forlandia.
Okay, but is it like religious, I assume?
Oh, no, it's kind of we do a lot of riverboat and sea operations, and, we scare people because we're like the sea serpents.
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
our mascot.
Oh, okay, cool.
And he doesn't understand why I asked any questions.
So...
You're not from around here, are you?
Do I look like I'm from around here?
Yeah, not really. Yeah, kind of smell orky. He doesn't know what orcs smell like. So that doesn't.
Smell really weird. This is our boat now. Get off.
Okay.
Swim to shore.
He orders all the guys to swim shore. They actually, even though you're closer to this shore, they swim to that shore. Since their side of the river.
Okay.
That was where Poppy and Justin are.
It's true.
Yeah, it is. But they're upstream now because the boat's been floating down.
I stopped one of the last guys.
They're pretty good swimmers, but you stopped the last guy. Okay.
What's your name? It's Bob Thorne.
What?
He's the last guy to get off. Bob Thorne.
Yeah,
He's the guy that I stopped.
Yeah.
Everyone else get off.
okay. So Bob Thorne is
So you don't have to
supervising
come
his
up with a
crew.
name.
No, I could have done the new name. I was just trying to figure out why you're stopping a guy. But you just want to stop Bob Thorne and talk to him some more. But the rest of the crew has swam to shore.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Even the slightly damaged artillerists and the slightly scorched front end guys. The water feels really good.
So I actually want.
You and Bob Thorne standing on the roof with Woody.
Oh, did you want to start that fire?
Well, do we want to burn it now that they're gone, or do we want to capture it for our army?
We don't have enough people to row that thing.
Is that guy
Yeah,
hiding?
you definitely don't have enough people
I'll
around
send
that.
everyone home.
Is that guy hiding?
He just can't see him.
Oh.
Ryan, there's a guy behind the trebuchet.
Yeah, he's gonna jump out later. Knife ya.
Then yeah, I'll go ahead and start the bonfire.
Okay, you start a bonfire on the trebuchet. Let the whole boat burn. It's gonna take a minute. Big logs, but it's definitely catching fire.
I just want to be sure that the sole purpose of this trebuchet was to destroy that bridge that we have captured.
Oh, that was our mission.
Okay.
Destroy the bridge at the head of the river.
Cool. How much damage is Bob Thorne taking?
Damn, we should have just sent the rats after him.
8.
8?
Finish him off.
I'm going to dagger him.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just gonna thanks.
All right. Well, his armor has 15 because he's not holding his shield. No, you have advantage because he thought you were just chatting with him.
Okay, so it's a 22. It's just a dagger.
Are you just playing with your food now?
6. I don't eat him.
So all the other dudes swim over the shore, but Bob Thorne doesn't make it.
Nope. 6.
Toss him overboard or leave him on the boat.
Leave him on the boat.
Okay.
That's all you wanted for was to kill him?
I just wanted to be sure that we stopped this trebuchet from doing its thing. I mean, and also that it didn't have more things to do further on. Because if
get some more intel.
If they had further plans for
Did
this
you get intel before
trebuchet.
doing that?
Yeah, she said, what were you doing with your boat?
Oh, okay.
And he said, destroying the bridge.
Well,
Was our
I
mission.
figured.
And then
I
she went,
have-
well, this guy didn't know shit, and she told him.
I have a 5
Rest?
a.m. streak.
Didn't know she had it. or-
What?
A 5 a.m. streak.
Oh, okay.
So,
Do you want to cut out a little early?
yeah, I'm thinking since I already done some damage, I need to find a stump.
It's time to contemplate your actions.
Yes.
Well-
Not sure if I feel good about all this.
All this deafened.
I know. I need to eat some brownies and figure this out.
Now, I am getting off the boat back to the side of the river that the
other side?
Ed Helens are in charge of.
We're called Ed Helens.
That's who we're working for.
Oh, we're the boar riders.
We are, but
Bastard runners.
Yeah, boar
we
bastards.
are,
Okay, in the morning, you're going to get these 2 medals.
Ooh, we get medals.
So before you take off, maybe the team can decide who gets the medals. You already have a medal, though. You're a little.
I have my battle master.
guy.
Yeah, which I could have used, but I haven't yet. I mean, not
This one, well, you didn't really need to.
I thought I did pretty good with that whole bonus action. I
You
had to look
did.
it up and everything. Make sure I could do it.
The slasher feat,
I'm really glad that you hopped down in there.
which is inappropriate for any.
I know you guys were all, what the fuck, when I did.
No, I was like, yes.
I was worried you were going to get yourself in trouble, but then I
At least she
came
didn't
through
get
all the
herself
things.
stuck.
Because you went in as an ape, so I was like, she's got an extra
Yeah, it said
layer
extra
of hit points.
Yeah, and
That's
my
a nice
ape
thing.
didn't die either.
That's a nice thing too, is those extra.
Yeah, because I basically got two beasts of hit points. Plus furball.
Yeah.
Plus and if I shape back before they get to 0, then nothing goes on me.
Right.
So that was kind of smart of me.
Yeah, and then you're like, time to do magic. Switch back to Harry.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the slasher feat and the mobile feat. I don't think either of those are particularly interesting for you. Perhaps mobile, but I don't think Sadie has a medal yet. You have the
Doesn't?
Dungeon Delver and you have the
Oh,
Battle Master.
I thought you would have.
I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
Well, basically, I mean, if they do show up, we're like tag teaming this D&D.
Yeah.
I take off and they show up. They probably think I don't like them at this point. How come she always leaves when you get here?
Anyway, yeah. So I don't. Well, you definitely use slasher because you use a stick. You use daggers.
I use a bow and I do have daggers.
Yeah. Both mostly, but daggers when you're.
Yeah, I have the
Yeah.
quarter
And
staff.
she also dagger. None of those are slashing. So she probably ended up giving that to the paladin because he has a big sword. He's been one of those
What does
slashing.
the mobile feat do?
Yeah, the mobile feat increases your speed by 10 feet.
Can I have it?
And that's what I'm saying. You don't actually have a medal yet.
I don't.
Which I'm surprised actually.
And also, if you make a melee attack against a creature, then they are prevented from making attacks of opportunity
Hell yeah.
against you for the rest of the turn, even if you miss them.
Hell yeah.
So you can just
Mobile.
point your dagger at them, and while they're looking at that, run.
Mobile. I love it. Okay.
So you do the mobile feat. We'll probably save the slasher medal for Justin because he's really the only one that can use it.
Yeah.
Because everybody else is poke, except for smack.
Uh,
Smack, poke, slash.
Lance is a pro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Love it.
You burn the boat in place.
Mm-hmm.
It eventually starts drifting as the oars burn.
Does the trebuchet sink?
I would think
Like
they
the
burn
boat-
No,
it.
because it's all wood.
It's like
it
a
basically
floating
turns
bonfire.
into floating logs. So
Basically a floating bonfire.
Love it.
Once it burns down to the water line, it's no longer floating. But you know, if you have a heavy log, but then it's all wet.
Kind of like Lady of the
It
Lake.
all comes to pieces though, so
Love
it's
it.
not useful. It's now charred driftwood.
Love it. We did it, guys.
Hey!
Charge the boat.
Hmm?
Nothing.
What would you have done?
You didn't expect us to charge the boat?
I feel like you probably nerfed all of your dudes. You were like, shit.
Yeah, they fought really stupid.
Yeah.
What did you expect us to do?
I mean, why didn't they start pouring out of the front and moving towards the back? And I mean, you know, there's a lot more. I don't know. I don't come up with the solutions because then I tend to railroad you into the solution. So I just don't think about it. Like, how would I attack the boat? Nope, not important because we're going to do whatever they do. So otherwise, right, then I'll be like, why don't you use my plan? And that's not fun.
I was like, fish in a barrel. Let's do it.
Yeah, and you're all excited about I got dudes in a small space and I want to burn them.
You never did.
I did. I burned in hands.
Oh, you did?
And I thunderwave.
She thunderwaved in the back and burning hands in the front.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Magic missile.
And here you got in there was I'm a giant ape and now I'm a giant furball. I'm just gonna smash people either way. I don't care.
So I assume we're taking a long ride
Travel
as we travel back home.
back to your campsite or to your or to the bridge. Either one.
Are the rats gone for good?
Yeah, and there's a load of dudes at the bridge, just
Oh,
chilling
a
out.
dudes.
bunch of orcs, half orcs,
Check that
a
out.
couple humans, and you know the wagons are passing back and forth. So that's like a little camp now.
Oh, I guess we could go to the bridge then. There's a good stump on the bridge.
There wasn't good stuff in there.
Yeah, it was. I made friends with one of the toads.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
even take any
shrooms.
damage.
What?
That's shocking.
It didn't take any damage. I think I only got to attack you like 3 times.
I didn't take any damage. Harry's good,
Yeah, Harry's good. It's got a
but
little
I'm
beat up.
just tired. And I got philosophical things I gotta figure out now because I killed.
You didn't kill anybody.
Yeah, I did. I killed one of the officers.
Oh.
With your thunder wave?
Yeah,
Why don't you punch the dude through a window, dude?
yeah. I killed a few.
Hopefully, but that
And
was.
I was just thinking, why are we destroying this? I don't understand this destruction, but I'm following orders.
I'm just following
I'm
orders.
following orders. So now I have to go, get that all right in my head. Go hug,
Rebalance the world.
go hug a tree.
Cool. I like my new.
I like that I could stay.
Yeah, and I like it in that, you know, the limited number of feats that you get, you never choose mobile. Right? But now you have it, right? What can you do with it?
You got the mobile one, yeah.
And that's my whole theme with this campaign is, what do you do with a bunch of shitty feats?
What do you do with a bunch of shitty what?
Feats,
Oh, really?
yeah,
This is the feet campaign.
yeah. Whereas the last one was the sorcery campaign.
Oh, that's interesting.
What happens when everybody's a sorcerer? And I don't like it, by the way.
Oh.
No, actually, I think when characters get,
Everyone was a sorcerer?
yeah, everyone automatically got sorcery spells. None of the other benefits of being a sorcerer, but just the spells equal to whatever their own class was. So I was a rogue. You know, if I'm a 5th level rogue, I also have the same spells as a 5th level sorcerer. So everybody has like
So that
piles of
That's
spells.
what they're playing, right?
Yeah, yeah. So if you were a cleric and a sorcerer, right, you had like piles of spells on.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm rarely, I think unless it's like a convention one shot, like I don't pick magical,
Oh, yeah.
like sorcerer.
Yeah, too hard to
wizard,
plan
anything
that
like that.
Sorcerers are great.
I'm not saying they're not, they're just
Sorcerers and
not for me.
And bards.
Yeah, I actually really like bards.
But I think the real problem with that was then when they got to level 17 through 20, right? I mean, it's just like everybody's an all-powerful master of the universe, and you have a whole pile of them running around. You're like, oh my god.
Hey,
I
you're
mean-
not interested in playing Valor and Villainy with us next week, are you, on Thursday?
I cannot next Thursday.
Just thought I'd check.
Alright, you know what?
Love you. Bye, have a good night.
Thank you. Happy Easter. Everyone.
Keep saying it. No, thank you.
I haven't said that to you before.
No, other people.
Oh.
It's what everybody says this week. Yeah.
Good Friday. Come on. How about that one?
All right.
Get your feet washed.
That's today.
I know,
Today
but
is
I
feet
didn't get my
wash
pedicure.
I didn't have time.
I know.
Yeah, supposed to get your feet washed today.
Yeah. We should go around and wash each other's feet.
Absolutely not.
I'd rather just go for a petty. That'll do. You can wash our feet.
Well, that's what the whole washing of the feet is all about. Humbling yourself.
I can be humble and still not like
And still not touch anybody's feet.
Night.
Night.
Night. See you later.
So back to the bridge, camp out overnight, get your cool medal in the morning. You should probably get some experience.
Yes.
Experience is
How much do you want?
Hey, I can get some experience
1,000.
too.
I'll note it for you.
Thank you.
I say 1,000.
I
He asked.
That seems a little high.
don't know. How many guys did we kill? I mean, we didn't actually
We
kill
killed
most
a
of them.
boat of guys.
Still, you defeated them. It's like in the 30 range.
In the 30 range? Let's make that even 56.
I was like, okay, maybe 900 then.
I just needed to end the 6 to make my number an even number.
You're one of those people.
It's really bugging me that it's 12:14. Like,
We technically had 10 participants, and we were fighting guards.
I'm at 1324.
And there were about 30 of them, give or take. Yeah. A lot closer to 225. No, that's not even the right number.
1,000, right?
just enough to get us to that level 4.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait,
it
wait.
still wouldn't get me to level 4. I'd be like 324 sure.
Yeah. It's like 40.
It'd be 46.
So we're gonna go with 46.
Yes.
40, just 46.
Yeah, I mean,
So
yeah,
60.
they're really wimpy.
They were really wimpy.
Alright.
Anyway, mine's an even number now.
And it was a Nova scenario, right? It's like, hey, we're gonna have one fight today. Let it all hang out. And you had your compadres on the beach. Helping
They
out.
also get 46.
Yeah.
Do I get any bonus?
Yeah, you get a 30 bonus. And you did something clever. What did you do that was clever?
I don't know.
You get a 30 bonus or something. I remember at the time when I checked 30 bonus.
I'll take
And
it.
also put 30 for Heidi as
Oh, by the
well.
way, I'm at an even number. I'm at 14,000 or 1,400 even.
Nice. I'm at 1290. And Heidi gets another 30.
Just 46 for Joey Tone and for Justin and
Just
Poppy.
Poppy.
oh yeah, oh you had a good one already. I see.
Love it.
We're down to 2 people, so I think anything that we try to do would be dangerous.
True.
But it wouldn't prevent you from killing a few skinks if you wanted to try that. Or I don't know, just laying by the road and murdering some farmers.
No!
Anybody want to burn down a farm or?
Absolutely not.
Pearl she has standards.
Okay, those are the Red Dwarves are doing, right? They've ridden across the bridge in order to go and like burn down farms.
Oh, those assholes. I don't want to be with them now.
Who, these
That's
guys?
their job.
They're gone?
No, the regular orcs, right? You
Oh.
can capture the bridge so the regular orcs could ride across the bridge. They're riding across the bridge. They're burning farms and.
That was the point of the bridge. The reason we like watched the bridge so that they can go burn down farms.
Yeah. You guys aren't comfortable with your job.
Dicks.
They better be.
There's going to be some terrible revelations coming up in the near future. You're uncomfortable with that.
We work for the government. Shit, I forgot.
Okay, let's say they're just taking out the blacksmith huts in order to reduce the number of weapons being produced and burning any supply trains that are obviously headed for the military.
Okay.
Is that okay?
That's
okay.
So they need quasi-military targets, not civilians, right?
Okay.
Fine.
Slightly better. Sits a little better with my soul. Pearl Loki just wants to go home. Like, hikey actually. We've been in the dirt for a long time.
Oh boy.
I went for a swim. Not good enough for me. It's like 4 days back home. Longer than that.
4.5, I think.
Yeah. Let's just go back home and go.
To where our pigs go when they like that back home.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the way back to the big city.
Yeah.
Maybe they might have some small.
I mean, so what? They give us a new mission that has us leave again. At least we came home and could sleep in a real bed.
And have our cookies.
And I already have cookies. Cause
But you can bake with your mom, right?
yeah, I can, and you can have some fresh cookies.
Get you some fresh cookies.
So we go back.
And there's a really good bar with cheap beer. You know that.
Yeah. Have me a cheap beer.
And they threw you out once, but if you behave yourself, they'll probably let you
We got a
back
free
in.
bed at home, and you live in my house. We'll be fine.
So we go back and have that long rest, basically.
Yeah, we just go back home. Do we? I don't know. Do we
That's
have
fine.
to make travel rules? Can we just
No,
be
you can-
home?
You can just stay home.
Great, perfect. So when we're home, we have to check in with
Point Dexter?
home office. Yeah.
No, he's just going to send you messages in your saddlebags if he needs to.
Okay. Last time we came home, we had to declare.
Yeah. Supposed to.
But as far as I'm concerned, we don't have loot.
We don't have what?
As far as I'm concerned, there is no loot.
She's talking about we should pay our loot taxes.
I don't know what loot taxes you're talking
And,
about.
and you're also and also I don't know what loot you're talking about.
We were going to sell the candles to someone.
Point Dexter.
Right.
Yeah.
But I was going to keep one.
Yeah, you kept the one that I let you use.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'll keep a couple, so I could probably like sell 8 of them.
All right.
I forgot what you said. Did you say it in the message?
I think so. I think we just kind of did that through the boars.
Yeah.
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 You can just sell those through the borders if you wanted to. I mean, we wouldn't have to actually go there.
Right.
But we're
But
going there
we're still
anyway.
going back home.
Yeah.
He's like, you're going to have to travel for 4.5 days to get back to my next mission.
Guess they'll have to wait, won't they?
Was that important? You should have told us while we were out there.
Oh, 30 gold piece for 8.
Yeah, so 240 gold pieces.
I'm trusting your math quite right in my math.
Okay.
All right. Good stuff.
And so you send it through the pig on your first overnight camp. In the morning, you actually get a note back going, yes, these are worth 240 gold pieces. Did you want any loot tax deductions taken out of that?
Just say yes.
Yes.
That way they think that we're towing the line.
Right.
So the next morning, you get back 168 gold.
Holy
Wait,
shit.
what was the first number?
240?
Alright, so I'm gonna take that back out. And I get what again? 160?
168.
Stupid taxes.
That's what I'm saying. It's tax season. We're all saying stupid taxes. Anyway, yeah. Okay, that's stopping. Now we're back home. There was no one to fight me on it.
There's no one to fight.
Going back home.
Do you want to message?
Well, wasn't she wanting to go to her, wasn't he wanting to go to stuff anyway?
Harry?
Yeah, no, Harry was just going to go upriver there and camp out.
Oh, okay, so he didn't
Chat with some of the orcs.
Okay.
Yeah. But then you guys decided to go ahead and go on back home. Because there were no pressing missions, so you're just wandering around, and you wandered all the way back home.
Yeah.
When you get home, you hear about the big dwarf incursion at the 5th mill, and the explosion.
That we took care of? That
Poppy and Justin
took care
took care of. But they blew up the mill, so that's a bitch.
Yeah.
Got to rebuild the mill.
Well, it's because they're dumb. We shouldn't have let them with it.
Oh, boy.
And how much of that are you going to edit out of the video?
I don't know. I texted. I'm gonna stop recording. We'll pause recording.
Snow White on and let them fight it out.
We should let Snow White and Booty K fight it out. I have to say it. I paused the fucking recording.
And I might be a little buzzed from all the beers, but that's what I'm thinking.
This is my plan. Wait. Here's my plan.
And what do we know from Poindexter about what's going on?
He said there are Poindexter's. I guess there's always been these wild dwarves at the south. They cause a little damage now and then, raiding a farm or
Thinking kind of
robbing, either civilians or even if they have enough numbers, taking out a patrol. You retrieved one of the officers' medals from one of the attacks on a patrol, and they've always been there on the southern border. They kind of hop back and forth between the two countries. You couldn't look at that now.
Oh.
Eagle Rest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, which is the neutral
war
country.
profiteer.
Yeah, and Eagle Rest is kind of disorganized, and that's why although they come into our territory frequently, they run back across the border into Eagle Rest, and we don't really want to impugn. No, that's the wrong word. We don't want to upset Eagle Rest, although they're of little military significance. We like to just keep the relations open. They actually buy a lot of grain from us. They eat a lot of bread. And you can tell when he says eat a lot of bread, it's kind of like they're low class people, right? I mean, gopher meat is like the minimum dietary thing. So they eat a lot of bread, so we don't want to upset them too much, but the dwarves keep disappearing into their territory whenever we pursue them.
Have we spoken to Eagle Rest about this?
Yeah, and they always assure us that they're going to look into it and they're going to do something about it, but they never quite do. I mean, sometimes they'll give us a little report of we captured 3 dwarves and and chased the rest out of our territory, so it should be clear now. And then the dwarves show up again in a week.
So can we ask permission
Yeah.
to pursue these stories? I mean, I'm sure we have to without starting something.
Right. Can we go to Eagle Rest and be like,
No, you know, we actually, since we've expanded our dealings with the bastard riders leaving our territory, we've actually talked to Eagle Rest about actually extending our patrols into the northern part of their territory to like assist them, but they felt like that was us trying to take over their territory, encroaching upon them.
but
And
what
that
if
if we were
it was-
patrolling their
what if-
territory, it
what
was
if,
effectively our
What
territory.
if we joined their patrol, like, to assist them in that way?
We tried that with, we thought, you know, we'll give you some advisors to help out your patrols, but they also weren't interested in that.
Your patrol's
Okay,
not working.
But what if?
Basically, they are afraid that any attempt to assist them turns into a takeover of their
So-
government systems.
Screw it, we're not assisting them. What we're doing is sending a small group specifically after the
Yeah,
dwarves
once-
that we are chasing across their border. We don't care about their
I
border.
mean,
We
once
care about
we get them, we'll go back.
right. We'll even get them to Eagle Rest so they can deal with them or whatever.
I would even be willing to let them have the dwarves loot if that would make a difference.
But
Yeah, the
just
dwarves don't have any money.
sending small groups specifically for the dwarves.
That would
Because they're going from territory
That
to
might
territory.
carry more weight if we had like a specific target, if we knew where a camp or
Oh, good, because that's our mission.
Finding their camp.
made our own mission.
So their mission is to find their camp.
We are
So we might have to be a little sneaky.
doing some reconnaissance to locate a camp, hopefully Booty K's.
That name just is cracking me up. I'm totally picturing like this ghetto woman,
Right, with like
long nails.
the long nails and
Weird
the weave.
Yes.
Booty K Booty K? Is
It's-
that what that
You know who that is?
says? No.
Now you have to look her up someday.
Okay. Oh, I was spelling K, just K-A-Y. I figured that was.
Hey, are you familiar with Platform 9 3/4?
Yes, Hogwarts.
Booty K is actually supposedly buried at Boudica. Boudica is supposedly buried at Platform 9 3/4.
Oh, crazy.
I know, right? Before J.K. Rowling used it as the entrance to Hogwarts,
Oh,
it was
really?
already famous for the
I like-
ancient
I like-
burial
She just liked the sound.
of Boudica.
Probably a wizard.
Probably a wizard. Yeah, when she read about Boudica, she's a wizard. Definitely, at least a witch. Okay, so you were thinking you guys could sneak down there and locate a camp, and then Poindexter could negotiate a raid on that camp in order to take out a few dwarves.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
So you're gonna go find some dwarves. Okay.
So if we find them, we can't fight them.
No, because we have to pretend like we got this information.
Yeah,
through
just like
someone
reminding the
else.
group we're not fighting them. You know, trigger happy.
Trigger happy?
Well, you're not really that trigger happy. I was actually kind of proud of you on this one because you're more trigger happy today than other times.
She was actually excited about the number of targets. Like, look how many people I can hit. My spells will be like maximum effective.
It's true. Love it.
You only
Okay.
flew once though.
Yeah, I could have flown more, but it was a smaller area.
There's really
it
nowhere to
wasn't-
fly to.
Right. And I mean, who was attacking me? People that had to climb up? Oh,
You were already in the good spot.
yeah.
I'm wondering if our boards would make us more visible if we took them with us.
I mean, we could take them to the border because that's what, like 2 days a day?
Yeah, I mean, but past the border is what I mean.
We'll just go on foot.
I mean, it's pretty stealthy, but yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
She's training him.
He's still a
It's
boar.
gonna be a road boar.
We're being stealthy the whole way there.
But he's still a boar, so he hasn't quite gotten it yet.
Mostly because we kind of have to keep the mission kind of secret in general, I feel like.
Yeah, so I think
Yeah, you can always be
like,
like, hey, we're just two humans, just walking around.
oh, we passed the border. We must have gotten lost somewhere.
Shit,
We're not even from Riverhead.
Look at my cool charm bracelet.
Okay, so when you
Are
get
you gonna distract him with your charm bracelet?
That's like, I just played dumb.
You probably can put him to sleep while you distract him with
Okay.
your charm bracelet.
gotta make some more missions for trebuchets now that I got one.
Trebuchet! What the fuck is that from? It's from something. Like, there's literally like a dumbass scene in a movie where someone just yells, trebuchet! Like, as the trebuchet, like, rockets them. And I don't know what it is. And it's really bugging me, and you guys obviously have no clue what I'm talking about because it's literally an inconsequential moment.
Is it Game of Thrones?
No.
I'm
I
trying to
just
think of that really
Jon
crazy
Snow and
movies.
trebuchet.
With the two, what is that name? It's like,
I don't even know. It's fine. It'll come to me someday. And
Yeah, just put it in the chat.
Holy, the,
I don't think it is Holy Grail.
yeah, so it's not that one.
No. Anyway, you would know if it was Monty Python.
Yeah, I would know.
It's
I'm
fine.
in the bush. That's what he says when they fire the Holy Grail. When they fire the trebuchet, he says, "Fire in the bush," which is loaded with a cow. So he doesn't say trebuchet because he's speaking French.
Yeah.
I say I know I haven't seen it that many times.
I think it's French.
That's the only one I can think of that's a trebuchet. Off the top of my head.
Game of Thrones has trebuchets.
I never watched Game of Thrones.
I
Yeah.
watched it, but
But I mean, it was like one scene, right? out of
I
each
don't, that's not the
season.
scene that sticks out
Right.
to me.
Yeah.
Some inconsequential scene from some dumb movie that I
Yeah,
watched.
one of those.
Well, and it's just like a single word. Like, why would anyone care that someone
Maybe
said
it's not even in a movie, maybe you just made it up yourself.
What was there trebuchets in Lord of the Rings at the Battle of the Five Armies?
What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Stop moving.
I don't remember
That's
trebuchet.
Mm.
But I am seeing those at the Alamo, all three of those.
Yeah.
They had trebuchets at the Alamo.
No, all three Lord of the Rings movies.
No.
Three at the Alamo.
Watch for it then, just in case.
Well, I'm
I
wondering
don't
now,
think that's
but I was
it,
like,
but-
I
It's
don't
not.
think
It's not
it
it.
either.
It's got to be something super, like, it's probably a children's movie because they like fired a person in a trebuchet,
Mm.
and the person in the trebuchet says trebuchet as they fly away, which is why it gets soundtrack. Yeah. Trebuchet. Like, maybe it's some sort of fever dream that I had. It's not even a real thing. It's okay. All right. Stealthy reconnaissance, deliciousness. Surely, in your drinkings and in our discussings, and if Booty K was the second girlfriend of Garak, Vox, and Rock. She would be in the general area of where Garak, Vox, and Rock was.
You got it right that time.
So I assume we start at that mill.
So right south to Mill 5
Yes.
and check out the thing. Okay. Yeah, we should break out the mill map.
Mm.
The mill map. Anyway, so you ride down to the thing. Everybody gives you the signal as you ride by. They're plowing their fields or whatever farmers do.
We all get a bag. The two humans on their boards.
When you get to the mill, there's a crew there, and they've been rebuilding. They said they haven't seen any dwarves downriver, but they still keep a couple guys with crossbows whose job is just to watch. But they haven't seen any. None of them have gone south of the mill now.
Right, because why would they? They just.
There's the mill.
There
The flower's all gone though,
We are getting close to,
to the southern border.
yeah, where we had our battle. Oh, it is doing the thing.
That's all right. We'll fix it later.
There it is. There's Garak, rocks and
Rocks and Rocks, little fishing village.
When we were here before and Hoodie looked around, was there a map or anything?
I don't recall.
Map?
No.
Map?
Something that I took
You
a-
know, like,
I don't
Like
even
the
think there was
dwarves had a
any.
map?
yeah.
I don't even think there was any of these.
Dwarves didn't have any paper or pencils. I mean,
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't remember there even
Most of
being
the
any
dwarves didn't have
decent loot. Period.
No, there wasn't. They were mostly naked or in a loincloth.
they had like sticks and knives.
Damn idea.
naked,
Put something on.
naked or loincloth.
Right. Okay. Just making sure that there weren't any like
Intel.
there's an arrow pointing that way because last time we talked to my girlfriend Booty K, she was that way, like.
Nothing about that.
Okay.
Because Snow White was also here with them, so he probably wasn't talking a whole lot about Booty K, would be my guess.
Side chick.
I don't know. He might have been really open about it. Maybe,
Yeah.
I don't think that these.
You don't know how these people
maybe
live.
they knew how they were.
My
knew what they
guess
were signing up
is
for.
that they would not have been okay with that.
I don't know.
Would be my
You
guess.
met Snow White. She was kind of like, sure, anything to piss off my dad.
Exactly.
Like-
She's crazy.
Oh, I don't have nature.
Which side of? I assume you're gonna ditch the boars at the mill.
At the border, yeah.
Well, the mill isn't technically the border. The border's a little bit far south of here,
Okay.
but not too far. I mean, it's on the way. We'll unroll it eventually. Get there.
Okay.
But,
Purple living in the swamp doesn't have nature.
Wait, what?
Kind of purple living in stuff doesn't have nature.
She doesn't have nature?
No.
I have a 5+ in nature.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't have nature. I have
What do we need nature for?
Check.
tracking.
Oh. I have
Is nature
to-
tracking or is survival tracking?
See,
I
I'm a
mean,
I
scout.
think survival is tracking.
Really? I think it could go either way.
Okay.
I'm a scout, so I have survival and nature bonus.
Oh, so you're rocking it. Yes.
So I have
Yes, hoodie.
scout survivalist and scout skirmisher.
Yes. Oh, chose the right person. Come
Oh,
on,
I already have it. Yeah, my proficiency.
Or we chose this mission because we have the right people.
I mean, I don't have shit. I'm like sitting here with my history,
So
insight,
I'm
persuasion,
guessing
and
I'm taking
religion.
the lead. I'm taking the lead on the scouting.
Okay. Which side of the river do you want to travel down?
Last time we were on this side. Should we go on this side?
I think so. Yeah, it feels like
Just
we
the
would
middle.
have seen whatever.
Yeah.
And you're approaching stealthy because you think that if there are people out here, they're going to be in the village. Did you guys burn this village down? I have trouble keeping track of your
I don't think we burned
I
it
don't-
down. I know that there was lots of.
Pile all the
there was
bodies
lots
in the
of
main
other
building
things
and set it on fire? Does this ring a bell?
We might have done that.
Maybe like put the
Oh,
bodies in the
Harry
fire.
wanted to set everything on fire.
Ah.
Did we let him do that?
I think so. Was that
Maybe the bodies at
great
least.
bonfire was new? and
Yeah,
she
because
just
I know
wanted to use
Justin
it?
did other things.
You filed the bodies. Harry
I think
burned them
Harry was
all.
like, I want to burn it down, and I was concerned that it was going to burn the forest, and Harry was like, what?
I don't even have nature.
Yeah, she burned the bodies down, not the whole mill down.
Well, I think she stuck him in a building, set him on
So
fire.
one of the buildings, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, so I think the central building there is burned down. Let's go with that.
Okay.
All the bridges are intact to the tiny island, and you guys are coming down through the bushes because sneaky.
Sneaky, sneaky.
How much space do you want?
Between her and me?
Yeah.
Like a lot. I'm sneaky.
Yeah.
And I'm
let's
also
see.
scouting probably a little bit up ahead.
Yeah, to point out any traps or anything.
So almost a whole turn's worth of movement.
Yeah.
Right, and you're keeping an eye out for traps because last time you were here, there were pits and there were those whip vines,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and that just those.
So my dungeon delver gives me alert to hidden traps and secret doors. Is that just the dungeon, or can it just be traps and doors in general? Because it just says found in many dungeons.
Yeah, I think it just works on traps.
Okay, so traps and secret doors found.
I know all of the damage your damage resistance to traps that would apply anyway.
Mhm.
But I think Dungeon Delver also just works. It's just called that because that's usually where the traps
they're
are.
found. Okay. Let me just clarify.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
you're good at short rests too.
So where are
That's
we?
too bad because she's never gonna let you take one. She's good at short rests.
Oh, I mean, on short rest, I get back to sorcery points, I think.
So you can do a short rest. And you get the advantage on wisdom, perception, and intelligence investigation to detect the presence of secret doors.
Mm-hmm.
Advantage on saving throws when you're avoiding or resisting traps. That's going to work anywhere. Resistance to damage on by traps. That's going to work anywhere. And you can search for traps while traveling at a normal pace instead of at a slow pace. So that's a bonus too, because normally you would want to creep along if you thought the area was trapped, but you can travel at normal speed.
Okay, that's
Doesn't
cool.
really save it, doesn't, because it's all like downtime and stuff anyway. But if you ever find yourself running toward someone, you will have a normal chance to spot a trap instead of disadvantage to spot a trap. So that's good. So you're coming down the opposite side of the river, and as you get closer, you do see the presence of dwarves. So we need some dwarves.
Okay. What color are they?
I think they have a box
They have a box.
that says dwarves. And their own box.
Hey, did you ever eat those chips that Steve brought?
I did.
Are they on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Don't worry.
I just got hungry.
I'm glad someone ate them. They're probably stale by now, if they hadn't been.
Yeah, and I ate half the bag one night and they were fresh, but I ate the other half the bag a week later and then they weren't.
That's not how it works.
That's just me. I'm plenty enough chips. Okay, so there's a dwarf who's fishing. He's just fishing.
Is there any sign of other dwarves?
Not up here.
No, I would just want to keep creeping past them.
Yeah, because our goal is to find
Yeah.
that campsite.
Okay, so you stop and wait for her to catch up. You're in the bushes now, and you say, "Hey, let's go around."
Yeah, we got signals. We worked them out on our way here.
Got a lot of signals. So you, little gap there, but nobody sees you sneak through, and you're gonna sneak behind this guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Stealth roll?
Well, we might as well have her do it because if they hear anyone, it's gonna be her.
It's true.
So
Good point.
make your stealth roll. We'll assume yours is better.
Oh,
Just roll it for fun. For shits and giggles.
13.
The dwarf hears her. So the dwarf doesn't hear you, you're here, but the dwarf hears her.
Oh, and then at that point, I stopped being stealthy. I'm just like,
Yeah,
Wait.
and the dwarf yells at you and his very much sounds like Klingon.
I just look scared and lost. Scared and lost. That's what I'm going for here.
I'm just keeping a sharp eye on what's going on.
Okay, so you stop.
Yeah, I stop and I
Start
watch
watching
because
things.
I don't want to like. I mean, if he's gonna help her, he's gonna help her. Like, we'll go with that.
Does
But
he speak common? Because I'm going to be like, it's so lost.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. He doesn't seem to speak common. In fact, and now he breaks for it and starts running.
Running away?
Yeah.
And let him go.
Okay, and he's shouting while he's running.
Like, did he run away scared, or he's gonna like alert other dwarves?
Alert other dwarves. It looks like alert other dwarves.
Okay. So at that point, he's not watching me, right?
No, in fact, he's going behind the building.
You want him to alert other dwarves.
I run that way and hide.
Run backwards.
Yeah.
And
Can I
hide
take a
up
shot
the
at
stairs.
him and if he's gonna alert other dwarves?
I mean, they probably heard him when he started yelling.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, well, he actually stepped around the corner before he started yelling. So, nope, you were in your. I'm watching him, and
Yeah.
he stepped around the corner. I
Alright,
didn't actually get to take a shot at
well,
him.
we'll see what happens.
All right, you were going to run backwards.
Mhm.
How many feet?
My full dash.
Okay, well, it's gonna take a minute for the tours to get here. So, what do you do after you go the first 30?
I hide.
So just run the full dash upstream here, and there's a barren area over here, so you get in the bush.
Okay. And then I hide.
All right. Are you gonna chase back with her, or are you gonna stay in your position? As far as you know, the dwarf didn't actually see you; he just saw
Yeah,
her.
We're gonna find out how many dwarves are in this area.
yeah, I think I'm gonna stay where I'm at and just make sure I'm very well hidden.
Okay.
Are dwarves good at smelling things? How are they gonna find me is the question.
Well, you have what's
Not
up?
particularly,
Oh,
and
perfume on?
but this is downstream, so the air in this area kind of generally moves down.
What kind of perfume are you wearing? Are you worried about?
No, but we hang out with orcs all day
The pigs.
and pigs.
And most
Well,
people
then
can't tell the
they'll smell like
difference
animals.
between
They're not
a
gonna
pork smell and a pig
They're
smell.
just gonna smell like normal animals. They're not gonna notice.
I mean, I'm not wearing perfume.
Orcs
obviously.
smell like
It's my
pigs,
business.
pigs smell like orcs.
Yeah, they're just gonna think.
So you hear a conversation, it sounds like about 5 people here on the central island. From where you are, you can't actually see them, but you can hear them. From where you are, you can see them through the bushes and stuff. And they're all just talking excitedly, and he's gesturing to a previous location.
Okay.
None of us know how to speak.
I should have just fucking followed. Actually, Orcish Goblin Memorial in common.
All the people you thought you were going to talk to. not others.
I should have just followed him. I'm like, he's showing me the way. Played it really, really dumb.
You really, really dumb. So after a couple rounds, yes. We can
Yeah,
talk about
I
it.
mean,
But after a couple rounds of excited conversation here, one of the guys steps forward to the edge of the island.
how far is that?
How far are you from that guy?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 125 feet.
Damn
Um,
Can we say I hid right here?
He's 120 feet away.
Yeah.
Or you could step forward when you decide to do that. And he shouts, he's got a terrible accent though. Simple fisherman, leave alone. And you can see them through the bushes to the point where you know these look like the other guys. Yeah, they got fishing poles and or sharp sticks, depending on what they're using them for that day. And all naked. Very hairy. So they're very hairy. That's why they don't really need clothes, because they're hairy.
Harry's jealous of how hairy they are.
Alright.
But I'm just saying you're not like accosted by their form because they're furry to the point where
I'm already like you.
things are covered.
Dwarves in the first place.
Okay.
And it's just getting grossed out. When I think-
Just looking at their faces.
Oh shit. I am very torn between being like, okay, and being like, where Booty K at?
You're gonna throw our hand out there.
Right. I could try and play it really dumb and be like, hey, I'm lost. How feasible, like, how
How dumb are they?
believable would that be? Because, I mean, where's the closest road? Where's,
Yeah, in this area, the river is kind of the road.
Mhm.
The worn part of the trail pretty much stops at the mill. So anything past the mill is just bushes and bank.
So we're in Eagle Rest.
No, this is
Not
still
yet.
actually,
We're still in our
still in your
in-
territory. Until you get to the dam.
whatever.
Do you guys know about the dam? Hey, there's a dam
I
down
don't remember.
Oh,
where
that's
I am.
good to know.
there. That's the border, the dam.
Oh, okay.
Because the dam actually belongs to Eagle Rest.
So
We're not really violating anything.
not yet. I'm actually. Where's the closest road that connects Eagle Rest and wherever the fuck we are?
Riverhead.
Riverhead.
Okay, yeah. There aren't any actual roads between Riverhead and Eagle Rest, just because there's not a lot of travel between the two.
Like this Eagle Rest.
so The supply wagons that sell the merchants are all far to the east. The large portion of the population of Eagle Rest actually lives out east. So this is sort of their western wilderness area.
So we hate dwarves. Dwarves hate, I assume, everyone? Goblins? Orcs? How do they feel about humans?
Dwarves are kind of just wild people.
Mm-hmm.
They've been ostracized, outsiders for a long time now.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the past, dwarves were actually like overseers of the humans who were pretty much treated like slaves.
Mm-hmm.
When the orcs and the goblins were hiding under the mountain, the dwarves worked for the elves, and so they were the ones bullying the humans and forcing them to work for very small wages, so that most of the humans are extremely poor. So ever since the human uprising, the dwarves have pretty much just been shunned, and they've been living in the wilderness, and are extremely poor. They have their own area on the map, but it's like a reservation.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you find dwarves in your area, you pick them up and you transport them back to the dwarven lands and throw them across the border. If you don't just kill them, I mean, depending on who you are.
So I'm down to leave them alone if they can tell us where Booty K is.
Yeah, because we're still in our territory, so
Right,
we're right to annihilate them if we wanted to.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna step out.
Step out onto the bank so you can get a good view.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'll stay hidden.
Yeah. You're actually between them and the building. Do you want to try to maneuver around where you might get a better line of sight?
Yes, just in case.
Just in
and I
case you
my
have to
bow
take
out.
anybody out?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a stealth roll there.
Can she roll with advantage because I'm kind of distracting them?
You're going to take the help action.
Yeah.
So as she starts shouting, you get into firing position. So roll with advantage.
We'll go with the 10. So that's still 17.
I can only roll a 10, but luckily I'm plus 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, these aren't these guys. These are the Forlanders. They don't seem to spot you. They're all looking upstream at a thing you feel pretty confident that you haven't been noticed. And now you've got a bead on at least 4 of them. Maybe one of them in the back is cut off. So you can take out any one of those guys.
Alright, sounds good.
I want to say something. I want to say, don't want to hurt you. Don't care that you're here. Looking for Booty K.
You're kind of far away, so you're having trouble reading facial expressions and stuff. But he does shout out immediately, "Booty K is a child story. No Booty K."
I have information about the group that killed. Gosh dang it. Garok, Boxen Rock.
Karak's a great dwarven hero. He's gone now.
Yeah.
Gone where?
Dwarves just fish.
I feel like they're hiding something.
I'm gonna move forward.
Can I roll for perception? Is perception?
You
or
mean
insight?
insight.
Sure, why not? Let's try to roll for it.
Okay.
Can
Can I roll for insight? I have a +1.
I? Yeah?
Yeah.
12 plus 4, so 16.
Yeah, he's definitely bullshitting you. That whole Booty K is just a child story is something he's been told to say. He does not believe it.
I'm gonna move forward.
And it's perfectly obvious to you because you're better at insight than she is.
I'm the same insight as
Oh, you're the same? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was one of your big things. Oh, yeah, but you're a rogue, so you can pretty much do lots of things. That's one of the things where she can keep up with you. You're still moving forward, though.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna put you a couple rounds forward
Okay.
during your
And
conversation.
they're
You can tell they're kind of like gripping their fishing poles / spears a little tighter and looking nervous.
I don't care that you're here. I'm not going to hurt you.
Stop bullshitting me right now.
Seriously. But I think you and I both know that Booty K is more than a child's story. And I think that she wants to know who took out her lover.
Oh, yeah. and he's just, no, there's no Booty K, just a child story. Scares the humans. Yeah, that's what it says. Scares the humans. I was gonna say scares the orcs, but it's not. It says scares the humans because usually they tell the story in Ed Helen where there aren't any orcs.
I move forward some more. Because I'm being slightly menacing.
Now I'm getting more
Slightly
menacing.
what?
Menacing.
Oh.
More menacing.
I'm
Moving
gonna ask
closer.
you again.
Okay, make a perception check.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Where is perception? It's only a 10.
Oh, 10's good enough. There's a pit right in front of you. Don't step in
Okay.
it.
I just gonna keep. Can I persuade them? Can I use persuasion to tell me?
To tell you about Booty King? Just continue with the line of, I want to tell Booty K where she can find the people that killed her lovers. Okay, and this guy is saying a lot of stuff now in Dwarf. Why did I say Dwarf? In Dwarvish. Like you can tell he's relaying the conversation to the rest of the group.
It's a dirty
They're
20
talking
for
back.
persuasion.
And he slips up because he says Booty K blames all orcs. And then he immediately goes, no, Booty K doesn't exist. Just a children's story.
Where the fuck is Booty K? Oh, I almost want to shoot him a little bit. I'm
just gonna shoot him a little bit.
I'm gonna shoot him a little bit. In fact, I'm gonna shoot 3 of them, just a little bit. Can I see 3 of them?
Oh yeah, you can see them all.
Oh great, I'm gonna shoot
Right, because where this building burned down, so
I'm
they're
gonna
just
shoot
standing on that.
the 3 behind him.
All right, well let's roll for initiative then.
Yeah, you don't want to kill him. He seems to have information. Or
Right.
at least communicate.
He's the one that can speak common.
But you want to scare him for sure. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Oh shit.
Roll for initiative.
Oh,
And you're ready the whole time, so you can loose an arrow whenever you think it's appropriate.
12. Whatever.
12 for hunting.
Last night, right? Everybody's in the like 28, 25. Today, we're all
We're
down
all
here at the
right.
bottom of the chart.
Alright.
Yeah, so Hoodie's definitely ready.
Mm-hmm.
And to shoot. You're ready to go.
Yeah, but
If shit goes down, I'm going to shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. And Pearl is going to do a something.
Magic missile.
Pearl's going to magic missile. Who are you magic missile?
The three behind him, so those front,
The three directly behind.
middle three, I guess.
All right.
Yeah. Stop.
Are you going to be menacing?
Heck yeah.
You should definitely fly after you cast
I
it.
definitely should. To that middle island.
To the middle island.
Hell yeah. Okay. So that's 2, 4, and 4.
Right, you kill these two guys.
I'm gonna ask you again.
Yes. Yes. And that's actually a bonus movement. It doesn't take my actual movement.
Right.
So I'm gonna move forward to what kind of weapon does he have?
A stick.
A stick? Oh.
It's sharp on one end.
Like a stick.
I'm moving forward. To like, yeah, there. Tell me what you know about Booty K's whereabouts.
And are you going to shoot anybody or are you just going to hold?
I'm gonna hold.
Okay. So then it comes to the dwarves' turn and they just start running.
Oh.
They're scared. Roll
Oh, big mistake.
Oh, buddy.
We want to keep that one that speaks, you know,
Alright, we'll have to keep an eye on
common
it.
in life, alive.
I'll replace his mini so we can remember who he is. This is the guy that took damage.
Am I in range for that? The furthest one away right now.
This is the one you can actually see from where you were, but that one you can't see.
Okay, so I can shoot at the first one whenever you're done moving. I don't know.
Okay, there's a building right here.
Oh, never mind.
Right.
Stupid building.
But you can see that guy before he got out of your. So if you wanted to shoot him before he got away, you can shoot him right there.
Mid movement.
Here.
Can I do that?
You were ready
Let's
to go.
do that. Ooh, 19 plus 5.
Okay. And you were hidden, so you have to.
Oh,
So you roll again, see if you get to 20.
nah, that's okay.
You suck his soul into your weapon.
Yeah, then you have a magic bow.
Ooh, wow.
Roll another 20.
Roll
just to
another
see.
one, just in case.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
And since you were hidden, you get sneak attack damage. This guy.
So 9,
Died.
10, 11.
Horribly.
I would think that guy would take pause if he saw his friend go down all of a sudden. Shit.
Now he had already started running when his first two buddies died. Dwarves kind of got stumpy legs. So you notice that
Really slow.
they're slower than you.
I just want to knock him out. But I feel like everyone does what call him.
Yeah, it's hard to knock somebody out from range. You
Yeah.
gotta be right on top of them to knock them out.
Okay, then I guess I want to shoot that guy. So he,
The far guy?
yeah, he's gonna be dead.
Okay.
We're not leaving anyone except for the one person that we need to talk to. So firebolt.
Okay.
18.
Yeah.
Three.
Okay. Yeah, he that hurts, but he's still
still
running.
Okay, that's okay. But I'm gonna move.
Okay. You have a little trouble crossing the stream here.
But I can move. My speed is 40.
Oh, that's right, because I just gave you a mobility medal.
So a little bit.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's
There
how
it
far you
is.
can normally go.
Perfection.
You're really liking that medal now.
I liked it before too.
Right, we didn't quite catch him.
That's okay.
And why did we skip Hoodie?
I don't know.
Did we skip it?
Yeah, we totally skipped
Am I
Hoodie.
am
So
I
you-
in range
Go
or
ahead and
shot?
take your turn. They've actually gone behind the building, so you're going to have to move now. Either
Yeah,
this
I'm
direction.
gonna move up.
Do you want to go across the bridge, or do you want to run down the bank?
Thinking running down the bank might be easier.
If you just want to get in bow range, the bank is perfect, yeah.
Alright, is there a way for me to do it hidden?
And you're going to sneak.
Nah, this is fine.
Yeah.
This is one guy, right?
Well, 2.
Oh, I thought you got the other one.
6. Yeah, you step up here because this gives you the best view of the area that they seem to be running towards.
Alright, so let's shoot that first guy.
You're shoot the guy out front.
Yeah. Am I still hidden or no?
Yeah, you can make a, if you use your bonus action, you can make it hidden.
Yes.
Okay. Roll for a hide.
11 plus, what is that? Is that myself?
Yeah, so,
Oh, 18.
okay, you're good. Okay, so he's not even paying attention because he's running as fast as he can. He just got
Running
flames up
for
his
his-
back.
Oh my
Some
god!
of his fur is burning.
Did you get a double one?
I feel like a 2 to 3.
3 plus 5?
8.
Yeah, you actually miss him.
So embarrassing.
Yeah.
You tripped a little bit.
Squishy
There was some mud.
spot in there.
What's up with mud and clay with me today?
And so the dwarf starts running again.
Oh, that building's still intact though, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh, fuck.
And this dwarf is now in some very deep, very heavy bush. Right past this building is very thick thickets, very, them swamp trees,
That seems
willows. that
really
Oh.
dangerous for someone that's not very good at checking for traps.
type of thing.
And who's running for
So-
their lives?
So it's back to Hoodie's turn. Dwarves
Am I
have.
still within range, or do I need to
You
move
can
up?
see one of them. You can see the guy whose tweak's coming. The other one has disappeared into the bushes.
So I think I'm gonna probably try to run up
You have any blunt arrows?
blunt arrows. Well, like if it was that one, I shoot in the leg or something. I couldn't make it, but I wouldn't want to like kill him.
Right,
Yeah,
you don't want to kill him.
Yeah, it's really hard.
So I'm
It's really hard
gonna.
to arrow someone and not accidentally kill them. It's not.
So can I run up
You need to get
to
up close enough to like whack them.
for the guy in the bushes?
Yeah. Well, no, the guy you want to whack, right? You don't care to kill that guy, but can't see him right now. But the guy you want to keep to interrogate, you're gonna have to get on him.
I think I'm running up, but I don't want to kill him, and I don't think I can run up like fast enough to whack him.
Yeah, yeah.
You
'Cause-
can?
well, you can use your bonus action as dash, right?
Oh yeah, I do have dash.
Yeah, so-
All right, let's do dash.
You can do your movement, and then you can do a dash as your action and dash as a bonus action, which makes you super fast.
All right, let's do double dash.
Double dash. That's the quickest way to go. Yeah.
Double dash.
And can I like jump him and time up?
Nope, because all you can do is get there.
Ah, okay.
You could actually, you don't have enough movement to actually get in front of him, but you could at least pull even with him, so
All right,
it's harder for him to get away.
sounds good.
Anyway, and then Pearl.
So,
And just when you're adjacent to someone, right, they have to take the disengage action, which is going to significantly slow them down, or you get to attack of opportunity when they try to run away. So if you whack them in the head with your bow or something, you
Would
could.
this be 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You're going around the long way.
Mm-hmm. Can I see that guy though? I know this thick, but
Nope. He's in the thick bush now. You're gonna have to get much closer to see him.
all right.
It's gonna be more forward instead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where the fuck I was? Yeah. So I'm gonna then run more like that.
And go around that side of the building or this side of the building.
That side.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And then just don't do it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you're in the bushes.
Okay.
You can see him now, though. But you had to double move.
Terrain doesn't take extra for me.
When I'm
because
using a
mobile.
dash, I don't have to pay. Okay, you're right, I probably am. I'm gonna regret that. I use
Surprise!
mobile again. I use my reading skills again. Yeah, obviously you guys are way cooler than these dudes, but.
Yeah.
They have 0 chance.
But he can attack me or keep running.
Yeah. And we're at the dwarves.
But he knows that I'll catch him.
Yeah. This guy is going to attack. He knows he can't get away from me
He only has
anymore
to get a 12.
because of his stumpy leg. And he's gonna and he just has this sharp stick and he just completely wastes it. He has no idea what he's doing. The other guy on the other hand just drops to his knees and he puts his hands on the back of his head.
The
He's
one
done
that
it before. Yeah, so he's just here surrendering.
oh, I took the fun out of that.
Yeah, I took the fun out of it. Spoiled my fun with your surrendering. You can still knock him out.
Can I knock him out?
Yeah.
I'm asking her, like.
Oh yeah, for sure. Knock him
Oh yeah,
out.
let's knock him out.
Right, whose turn? Pop. Just roll an attack with advantage. Because he's prone.
Don't hit him too hard.
No, you can whack him when you're just knocking him out. From
So
5 feet away, you can just knock someone out. You don't
18?
have to worry about that. Yeah, definitely hit.
that was just the roll.
Yeah. and then you're going to use, what do you hit him with?
I don't think I really carry the lance around. I'm thinking the back of my dagger.
Yeah. Okay. So you can't actually
I
punch hard
can't-
enough, but
I can't say that I was actually. I don't think I would be running with my bow like that.
right.
So on my thing, I think I just like pulled out my bag and just cocked him.
Just clock him on the back of the
Yeah.
head.
Oh, I
Um,
just pictured you like you still had your bow in your like hand. And you just went.
Well, I
Which
think-
is the exact same amount of damage as a dagger, so it's just a matter of flavor. But she was hitting with a dagger, so we're gonna go with that.
I don't think I really.
Because you had advantage, he was surrendering. You get to do your sneak attack damage. So you're gonna do a D4 plus 2d6 plus your dexterity,
Don't kill him.
which is
Oh.
totally gonna knock him out. But you can feel free to roll that and get a big number.
Mhm. So I have 10 and plus what?
Plus your dexterity.
Plus, so yeah.
So he'll wake up next week. He's knocked out. You're I mean, you have knowledge of like exactly where to hit someone. He's out.
Yeah.
My turn?
Mhm.
I just want to grab this dwarf by the ear and ask if he speaks common.
So a grapple?
Sure.
I think that's one of your fortes.
It's definitely not.
I think you're just gonna add your strength. It's just strength, yeah.
14.
Hey, I also got a 14. I don't know what that means.
Means beats, right? So I win.
Yeah, if it's armor class, it'd be meat speeds. So yeah, you grab him by the ear.
Just ask him if he speaks common.
And then it's his turn.
Can you stab me?
And he just, he shouts.
In common?
But he doesn't hit you. He tries to get away. So roll another strength check.
I just finished him. We got the one that actually speaks.
13.
Yeah, he gets away from you.
Okay.
And
Oh,
then
you should have just taken him.
I'll
Okay.
do it. Don't worry. He's slow.
Can I see him now? Can I take a shot at him with my bow if I can see him?
yeah, you can totally see him.
Is he there?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Do it.
Let's do that.
Are you going to use your bonus action to hide?
Yeah, let's hide and pop out.
All right. Just step over to get a slightly better shot.
Yeah.
And do a hide roll. You're good. I think I scored your modifier. My score is your modifier.
I just rolled a 9, so plus 5.
That was on the shooting part?
Yeah. Wait, what was I supposed to roll?
Yeah, you're supposed to roll
Stealth?
stealth, yeah. But,
Oh.
I mean, you don't have to because you can't You can't score worse than me. so you just shot him.
Well,
And then the 9 hits, so it's all
alright,
good.
fine, but
It's
I
all
mean,
good.
if that second roll would have counted, that wouldn't, I don't know if that would have been better.
No, I mean I rolled a 7. Are you using yourself plus 7?
Yeah,
Yeah. So if you roll a 1, you have 8. You have better than me.
yeah, okay, fine.
So you're
Which is
hitting.
what I exactly did.
Oh, okay. So when you completely screw up, you still come out.
At
'cause he's
least
this one.
that was for that and not the shooting, because that's exactly what I was thought of.
Okay, now you're gonna shoot. But we shoot at advantage.
Yeah, so
Okay.
19 plus 5.
Yeah, easy.
Did I have an attack of opportunity when he left?
And then make it to no, because you're grappling.
Okay, just curious. I've never grappled someone before.
So I have 12,
Just making up his air.
15, 16, 17. I think he's done.
That's the damage that you did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Aren't you glad I didn't shoot the other
I
guy?
think he actually killed his mother from within. Just right at the umbilical cord.
Yeah, I rolled like 2 6s.
That's what he's did. So you killed all the dwarves. Obviously, you're gonna lose bodies,
Yeah, but there's.
but they got nothing again.
Honestly, dwarves are not my favorite bodies.
they
had to be
just
on
I feel like I
really
don't even bother.
They don't have any notes. They don't have any. They don't have any weapons beyond a knife, which barely counts as a dagger, and a stick, which barely counts as a
Oh,
spear.
you're so funny.
Alright. Gotta interrogate him.
And yeah, that's it. You remember the other ones had the tattoos, the axe tattoos?
Yeah, but those are from Snow White.
Yeah, these guys don't have those.
But Snow White's not here.
Right.
I guess what is it? Bootylicious? Whatever.
Booty K.
Booty cake didn't give him anything fancy.
Oh, they don't work for Booty K.
That's true.
They're afraid of Booty K. I don't think they work for Booty K. I don't think so.
Well, we're gonna find out.
No, let me go ahead and say I'm sorry you misunderstood. They definitely work for Booty K. They definitely lied about it, though.
Right.
But you knew they were lying.
Right, but I just assumed that, like, she just scared all the dwarves into not telling anyone about her, not necessarily.
I think the only ones that would
Right,
actually
they
like,
claimed
work
that-
with her.
The Booty K myth was just used to scare humans because they're trying to cover up.
Right, I figured Booty K just paid everyone off to, like,
That's a lot of girls.
I don't care.
I think this was like an old team or something. Well, what's left of the old team that she worked with. That would have been my guess.
Alright. I just assumed that, like, there was an understanding between Booty K and them, but, like,
I don't think that she's that much of a leader. I think they're all clans. Aren't they kind of clannish? Like Snow White had her clan.
well,
Booty
those
K-
were goblins.
Well, but that's what
Oh,
I.
that was goblin.
Someone's got it, right. But she was hanging out with Garak Roxanne, who was the leader of those guys that you all killed earlier when there was a bunch of them. And they seemed relatively organized. These guys are just some.
It's Garak Roxanne?
Yeah.
That was Voxanne. That's why I've been saying it.
You should look him up online too if you want. But he's from Warhammer. The other one's an actual Star Trek. Okay, so yeah, so
Okay, so
they're definitely in the Booty K clan.
okay.
And yeah, clannish in the sense that when there is a leader, then some of the dwarves will follow that leader, although most of the dwarves just sit around eating dirt.
Yeah.
These guys are definitely in the, Booty K is going to get us some money and some food.
I think she
I
left
just
them, or
picture, like,
she's in hiding from these, and they know
Booty
it,
K boot camp.
or they may expect her
And
back.
she's like a fitness instructor.
Doing their little aerobics class with her troops.
But she still has like the snooky nails and the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Snooky. It's snooky.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm kind of picturing,
Yeah.
honestly.
Sorry. Anyway, so he's being interrogated.
Yeah, what do you make sense?
Give us all the information.
Yeah, he's sticking to his guns. He's just hey, I'm just a dwarf. We're looking for food. There's no fish in the dwarf
What
place.
type of torture we can do to make him talk?
Oh shit.
And he's sticking with that whole booty K is just a story we made up so that the humans will leave us alone.
Did you not see
You
how
know,
we
it's
killed
like
all your friends?
if you mess with us, booty K will come and get you, but there's no such thing.
Did
but you know it's
not
fine.
see what we did with your friends. I would talk to
Do
you.
you want to die?
He's a dwarf,
I
man.
feel like I could actually hear Pearl
Every
singing.
day.
Pearl sings everything right now. She's
Yeah.
really annoyed, so she's just singing it.
Every
We're
day
trying to
is
be all
dwarf,
serious
they
and
say.
interrogate this guy if he's singing questions.
It's just a day away from death, so he's not really, he hasn't really got anything to lose at this point. Like if you feed him lunch, he comes out ahead, even with the bump on his head. And then he asks you, if you have any extra food, you can.
Oh, I have cookies from my mom. But you can only have some if you give us fucking information. They're really good cookies.
I don't know what a cookie is.
They're really delicious.
Okay, now that does look good. But he's sticking to his story. Booty K is a myth we tell humans so they leave us alone. Dwarves
ripping
just
out his
need
fingernails.
What?
Dwarves
He's gonna start
just
ripping out
need.
his fingernails.
That's what I'm saying, like in a dunk tank or something.
Straight to torture. Everybody knows torture works in D&D.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm gonna rip out a fingernail. And you guys are like, Pearl, what? She's gonna freaking
I am
do
a
it.
little impressed, actually. I was like, wow,
Yeah.
here I was just trying to dunk his head in
So
the water.
he looks up at you and it's like, what the hell?
First you were offering me cookies, now you're ripping out my fingernails.
I can't help you, dude. Just talk if you want to live.
You tied him up.
Yeah, I have one.
I just assumed you tied him up, but
Yeah.
because you said
Maybe-
before you knocked him out that you were going to tie him up, but you didn't
Yeah,
actually get
well,
around
it
to doing
was-
it. But
Maybe his
while he was out,
dreams will
tied up.
bring Booty K.
and you got him over on the beach because you're thinking waterboarding, and she went straight for the fingernail.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Just like, whoa, whoa.
Sorry.
And, what do you use to pull out fingernails?
Something.
You know what? I don't care.
Maybe I just cut off a finger. Like,
We're going down some torture fetish you got going on. Keep it to yourself.
I'm
Pull out fingernails. Causing intense pain.
yeah.
Causing her to plead with her with his little. In fact, he's gonna do a.
I have a pair of pliers. I feel like she would have taken my pliers.
Okay.
You would have offered your pliers.
I was like, all right, here's the pliers.
And you're like fingernails. I got pliers. Yeah. No, he's looking to you for mercy.
I
Not
hold
looking
out
at
a,
her because she's scared
I hold
now.
out a cookie again.
Look, dude.
Cookie fingernails.
If
Cookie
you
fingernails.
just tell us
cookie
what you know, we'll let you go.
fingernails.
And give you a cookie.
Maybe give him two.
2 cookies.
Dude.
Deal.
Now he's just freaking out, right? He's looking back and there's cookies.
So
He's
he's
not looking at you. He looks at the cookies,
Right.
and then he looks at you, and he looks at the cookies, and then he looks at you. And he's like, I mean, I can really go?
yes.
Just, Booty K never tells us where she's going to be, but she comes by once in a while and checks on us, and she just sent us here to keep an eye on the orcs. And we love it here because of the fish. Just let me go, and I won't hurt any of the pig people.
Which direction does she generally come from?
That's not.
Eagle Rest.
Yeah.
Just straight up the river?
Yeah.
Where did you come from?
She dropped us off here.
From where?
We traveled from the Dwarven lands and we camped in the scrub, and she told us to stay here and watch the orcs. Can I go now?
Yeah, here are your cookies.
He
Out again.
started eating the cookies. Oh, you're knocking him out when he's eating the
Yeah,
cookies?
I know.
Alright. Well,
I'm
roll
not killing
that.
him.
Roll that, make sure you don't kill him.
15?
There you go. You knock him out.
You leave a few cookies there by himself.
Yeah, the only way you can accidentally kill someone is if you suck their soul into your weapon when you're knocking them out.
Seriously?
Roll on that
Roll
20.
Yeah.
I kind of want to kill him.
No, you said let us go. That's why I knocked him out.
Right, but
So he can't like go and warn anyone.
he definitely can when he wakes up.
Well, can we lock him in one of the? How far does he?
That's gonna kill him anyway.
Leave him some cookies. Go live for a few more.
He's gonna. That's almost worse than if we kill him while he's knocked out.
At least he died happy with
Technically
those
worse.
cookies.
You gave him the false hope,
Lock him in
and then you let him wake up still.
I mean, you didn't set the building on fire. So I'll give you that.
But if we just kill him, then he died thinking he was gonna get free. But if we don't kill him, then he dies knowing that we.
Wow, Pearl, here I'm trying to keep our word and not kill him. Because he did give us the information.
He did. You should have waited. We should have waited till after he ate the cookies so he could die with a like.
Well, he
Full
got a couple
tummy.
bites. I would assume he got a couple bison by the time I did
Yeah,
it.
he was stuffing that cookie in his
I
mouth.
don't think it would have taken him that long to
One whole
swallow-
cookie in his mouth.
swallow it. Fine, I can't watch though.
And how often do you have the? What's your background?
The noble.
The noble sorcerer.
The mama's girl.
And your background was scout.
Scout.
Yeah, scout
Kind
road.
of loner.
Yeah. This is
Doesn't
obviously
care
why
about
you.
people.
This is why you stay away from people because they do things like this.
I don't like to socialize with people. This is why I'm like, I'm on my own.
Because even the sweetest of sorcerers with a good family.
I don't
Fine, I'm gonna over here. You do whatever you
want
want
to
to
give him the
You're
opportunity.
gonna paladin this 1 hour.
Dr. Trigger.
Right, that's like the classic
Oh.
trope is like the paladin always goes to buy supplies while they torture and kill them. And he comes back and goes, "What did you do?" Wink, you know.
I mean, I just don't.
I'm not deciding. I'm
I
gonna
don't-
walk away.
I don't want to kill
and scout
him
a bit ahead.
because I do want to be.
You do what you need to do. I'm just gonna walk away, scout a little ahead.
Check out this dam.
I'm gonna go check out this dam.
I'm not gonna kill him. He doesn't need to die, but honestly,
I suppose you can actually see it from where you're standing.
I'm
So yeah, it was there.
not
Oh, now you're taking my like. I'm not even.
gonna. Well, I didn't want to kill him in the first place.
What? It
Like, no, I did.
did.
Not because I wanted to, but I think out of necessity.
Well, leave them tied up with cookies so you can like munch on those.
That's so terrible. He's dead.
I mean, we're gonna be up ahead.
So that was like a mercy killing sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
She's gonna leave him to suffer. You're just gonna end his misery.
like we're not gonna leave him tied up with cookies.
Well,
I don't
we
care
kept
how
our
good my
word.
mom's cookies are. Well, no,
We kept
we
our
didn't keep
word.
our word because he wasn't set free.
He'll eventually
Well, we
dehydrate.
He'll die.
Well, there is water. He can probably crawl over the water.
See,
And
people
we don't
gonna
need
die.
him saying, "Hey, Booty K," when she comes around.
But I'm thinking
Those
we're
humans
gonna,
are
I'm thinking
also
we're gonna find Booty K before he
dicks.
has a chance of.
I mean, I'm sure Booty K already doesn't like humans, but like,
I don't understand.
we don't need to
how
give her more reason.
He would have warned her if we were up ahead. Is my thing.
Well, we don't know that Booty K doesn't like go around the dam. Like,
Okay, fine.
Or we'll see
You do
as-
what you need to do. I'm gonna go
He's
up and
dead.
check out the dam.
he's dead.
He's dead. What are you gonna do with all the bodies?
I would say burn them.
Stick him in the river, let them float downstream.
Well, that might alert somebody.
Well, there's a
They
dam.
running. Are we burning them
I
again?
would say burn the body.
Okay.
Not like burn them in a mill, but just burn the bodies.
We'll put them back on the bones of their brethren.
The other burn pile.
the bones.
You would have
And
thought
this is
that
now
that would have
This
kept
is
them
now
from
our
hanging
official
out there.
burn pile for dead dwarves.
The funny thing is, you would have thought like, oh, there's a pile of burnt dwarf. Maybe we should hang out here.
Who do you tell them to? Keep an eye on the orcs.
Too bad the orcs weren't what you needed to look out for.
Turns out the well-dressed girl from the city.
Alright. And we made it to the dam.
Burn the dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you made it to the dam.
Oh, jeez.
The dam's kind of impressive. It holds the water back. You can see where it diverts off to the side, so it actually breaks into 3 rivers. The diversion this direction, the diversion this direction, and then as these water flowing through the dam eventually come back together, it creates another thing. Now on this side, I don't know how you get over the dam, but we'll see me figure it out.
Flying, climbing.
Flying /
Maybe on a
climbing.
grappling hook.
Grappling hook. That was the grappling falls.
This is what it is.
Grappling.
I can have a grappling hook.
Okay, so there.
Right there.
Yes.
And on this side, there is actually some nicer buildings, but still military out. This is more of a military outpost sort of thing. Well, you can see the sticks.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some humans here. 4 humans. This place can obviously support more than 4 guardsmen, but there are only 4 because Helen is consistently understaffed. Oh, looks like 2 boys and 2 girls. Doesn't really matter.
So we want to.
There's sex in this scene, therefore the sex of the people does not matter. And they're all fishing.
Okay, so we don't want to get noticed, especially in this area.
No, we do not. Not that we'd be identifiable as board riders unless they searched us.
Or smells you.
Should we take a bath in the river before we move on?
I think we should follow this branch of the river, not even go like,
I'm talking about taking a bath.
right, obviously we'll do that. But I think we need to follow this branch of the river, or whichever branch leads closer to the Dwarven
Yeah.
lands.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's really
I agree.
Because that's probably the most likely way
Our compass is upside down
that they.
before you try and refer to it.
Well, I wasn't going to, but this way?
Yeah.
Just because that's probably the most likely way that the dwarves are.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't care about this little village of humans.
I still think we should still stay inconspicuous.
Yes.
Don't contact the humans.
Mhm.
You said.
Yep.
Okay.
The tube.
The tube.
Tube.
The tube.
Is that a pretty good stopping point? It's like,
Yeah.
Oh no!
But your plan is you're going to go down the east side of the river and
after we watch the Borsma office.
right. But I was thinking you should send a message back. So you should take a break, summon Bongo, put a message. We've countered dwarves at the fishing village. We've headed off to the east side. And the other
So they can join us.
kids can join you with you.
Yes, that happened. And it's on the recording.
Yeah. They're actually reporting back to
Poindexter?
Poindexter the situation, but and he can also tell the rest of the team where you are if they want to try and catch up.
Okay. good. Anything else we need to say? No? I'm good. You good?
Yep, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys want to have your 35 experience points?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just write that down and get it out of the way.
Okay.